Hello everybody, hi, how is it going? A fantastic weekend, I hope that you all had. I've had a good one myself. It's been pretty good. I actually feel like I really switched off, like completely detached this weekend. Like, it doesn't normally happen that way, but I don't know. This feels kind of chill. I guess maybe it's that part of the wipe too, just the way it goes, but no, feeling good about stuff. Fozzie, Lucas, Mega, Slate, Stroops, Mr. Blue, Don, hello everybody. Welcome back to Ye Olde Stream, Monday of Tarkov. And here we are. There's actually a lot of stuff to set up before the stream these days. I don't know, I always semi-underestimate it. It's kind of nuts. Actually, it's kind of nutty. Ye Olde Tarkov stream, exactly. That's how it goes. I've actually had to start making myself a list, but it gets into a bit of a frenzy. Like, if I post a video just beforehand... Yo, Bert, thank you for the prime, man. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, and welcome. Okay, here's the very first question. I'll get back to what I was saying in a second. The very first question is, what else is worth making here that's going to boost my crafting skill? I just want to make these over and over because they're the most profitable thing. This relies on you having low car kits. This relies on you having low golden stars. This doesn't really make sense anymore. Like, it kind of does. It's about break even, probably. This is also car kits. This is like low hemos. This one doesn't... I think meds are just too expensive now. This doesn't make sense. I don't think this craft ever makes sense. Morphine, again, doesn't make sense. Blood sets don't make sense. I don't know about defibs. I'm not sure, actually. Cycle meds and cheese. I know. That's the thing. It's just like... It just feels like... It just doesn't give you anything monetarily. It's pretty boring, but... That's what I used to do, but then I stopped doing it when I decided I didn't care about crafting skill anymore. And now I feel like maybe I care a bit more about crafting skill. I don't know. These are the two that in the workbench. These are the two that that's actually like super break even. These yellows are normally like much cheaper than that. The big problem now is that these yellow ones, because the barter for... Oh wait, is it the yellow one? Oh no, which is the one for the VSS mag? I thought it was those ones. Maybe it's the other one. Oh no, because you have to do... Oh yeah, of course, because you have to do this, don't you? Yeah. So because these require 4 of them, these have become really expensive, which is the issue. Airtune meds, yeah, I think so. No, it makes a loss, but good XP. SJ6 for money. Yeah, that's it. What, SJ6, really? I guess the thing is, this is really fast. I guess that's the point, right? It's really fast. You want like one fast one. At some point you trade money for XP. Yeah. It's definitely true. It's why I make fleeces in here sometimes. Like, the money craft is the Kaduras. These things just... It makes money hand over fist. Like, I've always said that this is kind of... This is actually a lot better than it used to be. This used to be broken when more stuff was Kadura based. And now you need Kadura for everything, but it gets really expensive. Like, 25k, this is kind of a minimum now, it seems. But anyway, whatever. It's all good. Paying money for XP is the Tarkov way. No, I think so. I do think so. I agree. Now, wonderful people, have a look at this. So, my money, I've dropped by about 10 mil or so, because I started feeding my way into another case. And look, have you ever seen anything this beautiful? Ah, look at that, guys. People are always complaining about my stash. I know this bit's a little bit messy at the bottom, a little bit, but now we've got the double thick. I bought another thick case, basically. So now we've got all the cases and like guns that I kind of like / I will use soon / are like rare on one side, and then all of the bigger kits and like it's mostly helmets, honestly, because I usually end up buying my armor. People always take my armor, so I end up buying it like more often than not. Whereas I do get helmets and headsets back quite often. And so those I end up with them coming back on insurance. But like, I constantly have people take my armor, so I just never have any of that. Like, I've got a couple here. I've got a few bits and pieces. I've got like this Tagilla one that came back once. These two. This one's returned to me one time, and then that was a fresh one, I think, because I just thought I may as well buy it. But look, it's insane. I've got so much space now. It's nutty. Yeah, defibs 15k would take a while. Yeah, I agree. Fleece bandage, mill bandage with air filters. I'm not going to delete it. Need me some thick cases? Yeah, it's good. You're broken to me now? So yeah, our overall stash. The thing is, the thick case doesn't count. The stash value doesn't go up when you buy it. You actually probably go down in stash value because it doesn't count. I don't know what a thick case... I'm not going to take the items out to check. Actually, you know what? We can check on Tarkov.dev. Tarkov.dev tells you this stuff. If you just look up item case. and then look at thick item case, then it shows you, yeah, it only sells for 2 million to the traders. That's the problem. Land a plane? Mm-hmm. A few bad raids. You're within 10 mil of being in trouble. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna be totally okay, as I'm sure you're aware. But today, so we've been trying to do Tarkov Shooter. I managed to do, I was playing offline, right? So the last time that we were on this, I had to do interchange extracts, and that's why we were doing Tarkov Shooter there. Just why not? Woods is probably the better place, but you know, whatever. Someone asked me to, so we did it. Now, I had a daily from Jaeger, which was to leave from interchange 4 times. We left twice, and I did the other 2 offline, like off stream, not offline, but off stream. And I got 1 more kill, and I got it with this bloody gun. I've basically been running 2 days with like Meta M700 and AXMC. Could not kill a single person. Start running this piece of trash, kill somebody straight away. Like literally on one of the ones where I was just trying to leave for the daily. So I was like, all right, well maybe we'll just go back to budget then, just like go back to what I know. The big advantage with it is that because it's not a hefty monstrosity, it actually like ADS is quite well. It just like, I don't know, it's just everything about it. It's just a bit nicer. Crazy. It's part 7. No, part 7 is just 5 kills. Part 7 is this one. It's like 5 kills in general with the suppressor. You don't actually need part 8 for the Lightkeeper, which is why we were doing this one. On the AK-74 UB, it's good. Yeah, it is good actually. Like the new vid, but there was too much empty time. That's kind of the issue with the live ones. So it, like, especially if you're used to the way that I normally cut this stuff down. You know, we're going to do a quick scav run first. We're going to go to reserve. I've been doing drop down room on reserve just to see if I can grab those like COFDM radios. But yeah, that's the big issue with doing those kind of videos, because there's a lot of like, it's hard to make it condensed when you're going through it like real time. But to make one of those videos into an 8-minute like short video instead is very, very, it takes a long time. It probably takes you 4 or 5 hours, right? And this is the idea here was to boost the amount of videos that I can do whilst not increasing, because like I just can't spend any more time making YouTube videos, because it's just not possible. I either have to like cut the quality on the existing ones, or like, yeah, it's complicated. So anyway, that was the idea. So that's going to be hopefully a Monday thing. We'll probably record them tomorrow. That was the original idea, was to do one once a week, and I kind of messed up 1 week, so it ended up not working out because of just the way that I tried to film it, and it just didn't happen. So hopefully we'll record them on Tuesdays, and then we'll put them out on Monday. It gives me a bit of leeway in case I need to do something Thursday or whatever instead, something like that. But it means that then I can do like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and the Wednesday, Saturday videos will be the same as always, and the Monday video is a bit different, you see. That was kind of the idea. That's kind of the idea. So we'll see. We'll see. It's a big test, right? If people don't like them, I'll just stop bothering, and I'll figure something else out, or I'll do something different or whatever. But you got to try these things, so we're going to give it a go. The Case Connoisseur. Hello, Nick. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, with APM it is good. It's good. Accuracy with the gun, it's fine. At 100%, it's fine. Yeah, the Scav's got VSS, exactly. Did the Bramit get expensive again? You can put loads of different suppressors on the Mosin. You don't need to use the Bramit. You don't have to. It's just the only one that attaches directly. But it probably got expensive because some people are doing this, I guess. What are your PC specs? I need to put something on the YouTube side to actually make that work. But it's basically a 5800 X3D and a 3070 broadly, and 32 gig of RAM. Hi, everything fine? Yes, Gusty, everything's all good. Right, so we're just gonna quickly run to drop down. I always seem to spawn here, so we're gonna run to drop down room and then figure it out. Can imagine there being some custom software to automate bits of your video workflow. I have tried, but the problem is it just takes time. Editing just takes time, right? So it's like if you try to do it and then record it separately, right? Because you have to write a script and then you have to record it separately, and then you have to put it in and you have to edit it all together and clip it all precisely, and you have to think about how you're gonna edit when you record it, and yada yada. It's hard. It's hard, really. Have you considered becoming a worse partner and parent to provide us more video content? I have. Yeah. Yeah, my wife wouldn't like that, probably. No, I don't know. I'm always pressing up against time. The bottleneck with making videos is editing. So that's the next thing on the list. But I need to invest some time in the editing process and to look into it and speak to some people and figure out whether it makes sense and what makes sense to do and what I can outsource. That's kind of the idea. Yes, I finished Shooterbot 6 on Shoreline. I finished it on Shoreline too. This wipe, I got 4 kills in 1 raid, which is nuts. Managed to get Shooterbot whilst doing it. Oh, that's cool. Good job. A video, the kind of content to help viewers evaluate their own VODs. Yeah, and in some ways I quite like the slightly longer form every now and then, because sometimes having it uncondensed is, I don't know, it's just different. Some people will like it, some people won't, and I think that's fine. That's okay. Maybe it was fine. Maybe people need to get used to the format. Exactly what I was saying. So yeah, I think, and some people just won't like it. It's the same thing as the podcast, right? Not everybody has 2 hours to sit around and listen to me in church wittering on about Tarkov meta and all sorts of stuff, right? Some people do have time for that. So you can't have something that's going to be enjoyed universally by every single person. And I guess like because I'm doing it in addition, that's what makes me feel happy about it. Because it's like, okay, we're servicing the people who want extra, without putting extra workload on. To me, really, like, I mean, it does take time, obviously, but we're doing it in a time efficient way, which is my most difficult resource right now. And then after that, it's we're just getting like kind of something for free. Oh, VPX, look at that. So yeah, people are saying that you get like COFDMs if you go into here. I've not seen one yet. I've done this run quite a few times. And it's quite, I would say it is quite profitable because with decent scav karma, you can always get out the extracts, no problem. No one seems to come in here anymore because it seems to be, it's quite like an early wipe, like tech hotspot run. I've not seen it looted yet, actually, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, a good idea to go through King on the way if you're looking at CFDMs. Yeah, I guess we could. You mean like into the, just into the server room bit? What's your podcast called? It's called ScavTalk. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all the platforms, and it's also on YouTube as well. Because I've looked through here a bunch, but I didn't see anything over here. Why is this height of a ball so nuts for this site? It just is. It just is. It just is. Gonna play for the first time in months. Day off work, level 15 this afternoon. Hey, nice. And then you'll be at the fleet, and then yeah, the game changes materially, right? I think this is more likely to be looted if you're playing scav, and also it increases the raid time slightly. There's another room I think here, right? Another one. I don't know if they can spawn in here, but
gold.
Don't know. Hey, Goofy, thank you for the tier 1, man. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I like, people have talked about these rooms for the longest time, and I have never, ever, ever found anything in them. Ever. I've never found anything in them. I don't know. We're just trying to cycle through quick. Not every piece of content has to be for the whole audience. Indeed. Indeed. Server rooms, and also the 3 rooms on the middle floor. I'll think about it. I was like, if you could just like hit drop down real quick and then just go, I think that's quite handy. Because it's so fast, it's such a fast run. What was your job prior to full-time? I used to work in finance. I did lots of like data analytics and like spreadsheets and stuff. So I'm such an Excel nerd. Although I don't actually have a Microsoft subscription anymore, so I use Google Sheets, but Tiswald, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Is SPP worth using? I think no. I think you're better off using SP6. You can just buy it, so the 2 invisible loot spots in the server rooms. Probably not. I'm not a big reserve buff. I've forgotten is a mill cable. It could be hidden under the floor. Well, thing is, we got a VPX out of it. Not too bad, eh? What made you decide to leave? Because it was taking all my time when I have 2... Well, at the time I had one young child, and now I have 2. We had the plans to have the second, and I was never going to see her, and we didn't want to live down south anymore, and I was working from home perfectly fine for 1.5 years, and then they forced me to come back. And we came to some kind of compromise agreement, which I said wasn't acceptable, and they couldn't fix it, basically. And so I said, see you later, I'm off. I'm off to become a full-time content creator. I was like, what? But yeah, it was an interesting time. I like reserve the extracts meh. But the thing is, for scav, it's great, right? Because the extracts are insanely good for scav. So, yeah, I actually do like reserve as a map. As you say, the extracts are... Like, if you've got the Red Rebel, it's not too bad. Then it's not too bad. Right, let's just junk all this stuff. You make good money out of the out of this reserve run, it seems. Actually pretty good. So, love how positive your streams are. Great attitude. Thanks, lol. Well, you know what? I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't want to take it for granted. You know. I think especially if you've like worked hard to get into the position where you can come and do it, then you know it's that's the thing. It's just I don't want to take it for granted ever, right? It's an amazing opportunity to try, and that was kind of partly my thing as well. I was like, let's just try it, right? Let's just give it a go. Worst case scenario, can always go back and do the boring stuff, the boring jobs. It's fine. We can always go back and do those things if we need to. But like, we've got this opportunity now to go and have a different life. Let's just do it, and then I get to see the little ones. And if it doesn't work out, then I got to see them for a couple of years, and then go back doing something normal, like when they're a bit older, when they're in school and stuff. That was the idea. That was really the idea. Right. So what quest we got? I actually did accept all my dailies. Shock horror. He was giggling. What have you done with him? All right. Hope it goes well if you can follow the passion. Yeah, you have to work really hard, but I've always been very kind of self-motivated and driven in that way, so I'm very stubborn. So, you know, I'll try my best. Posting in bed and stream is a wily move. Ha. Well, if you watched it right at the beginning, then, you know. It seemed to be quite good last time, because then people, because YouTube's a bit weird, right? Because YouTube recommends the stream when people watch the videos, so it's like you kind of want the video to go out when you're streaming, sort of. But I did it early, and so I was like, okay, when people are finishing up the video, then like maybe it'll show them the stream. It's kind of the idea, because like I don't really understand the YouTube like live meta yet. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, this is 3 hours. I literally didn't play customs, so that's just gonna go. We've got survives on Shoreline. I did the hand-in one, and then we've got 3 killer kills. I'm not gonna do that. I guess we could play Shoreline. We could play outside Shoreline. We didn't find anybody last time when we did that, though. I don't know. Like, it's a tricky one. So it was interchange that I did where I managed to snag a kill with the Gornestay. I was like half tempted to play Streets or something even. Shoreline's not bad for shooter. Yeah, I know. I know. It's just a bit of a... It's just like when you don't see anybody for hours on... Like, I'm half tempted to play customs. Like, maybe we'll just play a little bit of customs and we'll just see. Night on reserve, nobody snipes 3 nights. So what, for doing loot runs? Maybe, but... I need 2 more kills. Bombush next. Yeah, we got really... Like, last time we got really unlucky. We played Shoreline a bunch. We got swamps every time. And that's really not conducive to getting a lot of kills. I feel like maybe we do customs or something like that. Like, interchange actually worked quite well. Just to like cycle around the outside of interchange and do that. But like, I think we're going to start off with a customs raid. We'll try it. We'll just try it. Like, what have we got to lose? It's all good. Actually, are we actually set for this? Why have I got that in there? We do actually need to buy... Let's buy some proper meds. Let's see, what have I got? Have we got anything easy to hand? I guess this is like a little pumped up. So we don't need to use that yet. We'll go for... Yeah, we'll just go for the standard kit. So, our kit. Did I get... No, that's fine. I thought I suddenly got duped into buying that then, but it's okay. One of these, one of those. I'm probably not going to take Meldonin. We'll probably just do Golden Star or something. Use that. I will take a max energy though. I'm not intending on being like super close range, but yeah. But let's just go with that and just see how it happens. Is secure container all good? Bit of money, factory exit key. MS is full. Splint, nah, but that's all right. I'm not going to get 4 breaks in a raid. Clicky. Was there a big financial loss going from your last job to full-time streaming? 100%. Yeah, massive. So that's the thing, right? I don't do this for the money. I do this for the life that it brings for me and the fam, and the time. I was literally working all the time. So, but yeah. How come you answer budget? Because we ran like massively OP like crazy kits last time, and it didn't really help me. I don't know. I feel like this is something about the VPO is like pretty chill, and I just quite like it. And also it's just what I had on me. We'll probably build something a bit better next time. But the thing is, like, class 5, a tier 4 helmet and a VPO is kind of all you need. Like, what more do you need for that, really? I've been trying to use the bigger guns, but it's just not really been working. I don't know. Not sure. We're just trying something else. We've tried loads of M700 and AXMC. So, that's the thing. Feel the spawn system with EFT is an issue. I think the spawn system in EFT is a big issue. It's actually one of the biggest problems, I think, in terms of everyone knows where everyone spawns. Everyone spawns at the same time. I'm gonna have to press the button for Twitch. Let me just press this quickly. But yeah. Where do you play to get 45-meter engagement on the customs? Quite a few places. You could play like around the bridge areas where I'm intending to. The overlook over gas station as well is kind of what I'm thinking of doing. I'm fully remote. If they asked me to come back into an office, I would quit on the spot. Yeah. It's a fundamental change. Being present for family is big. Yeah, exactly. And that was the thing, right? So for me, my daughter was born in lockdown while I was working from home full time. And basically when I was told to go back, I was just like, I've never been full time in the office with my child. And it's not what I want. Is basically what I said. So we came to some compromise at one point, but it was complicated. But in the end, yeah, I said I'm going to leave. We'll show presets you could set up before going in raid, so it reminds you what's missing. They're actually going to add it. I feel like that's going to come in either the next patch or the next one, like the big ones. I think we'll have it in the next 2 months, personally. What's your favorite kit? Probably a TTSK rig with a TC or a ULAC helmet, a AK-101 with 10 M905 in the top, 20 855A1 at the bottom, and some kind of like budget rig or whatever in a usual meds and propy setup. I think honestly that's my personal favorite. I really like it. I've used it so much. I need to use some other weapons, but just because of content creation and creating content for other guns and whatever. But like if I was just purely playing the game and I was purely doing like say PvP or like making a labs guide or something like that, I'd probably just use the 101 over and over and over and over again because I think it's so good. Although, the recoil change has maybe shifted things up a little. So we're still testing out what this 15% means for everybody. So we'll see. But that's my default. After watching your Gear 3 video, I went solo in factory, all geared to kill 5 people in the office and did it in 2 raids. Hey, nice one. Good job. Once you've been home to experience all the milestones and first is just know where you'll give up. Exactly right. And I didn't want to. Did you enjoy your job? Yeah, I did. It was just way too time intensive. Is that over 80 FPS? What does that mean? Like on customs or? I get loads on customs. 101 versus 102. 101 gets lower recoil because it's longer, but it also gets a higher fire rate for some random reason. But yeah, limited to 30s is tough. But yeah, it's mainly the fire rate difference. Where are we? We are right at the back. So what I'm thinking here, we could set ourselves up in a way where, because there can be a spawn on the other side up there in theory. I think I'm gonna set this to 100 first. Make sure we're at close range. Good. Get up to this rock. I kind of want to like look down. Right, I'm not sure if this is going to be sensible. I want to see if anybody's over there. I don't really have the best view. Lots of random feet clicking. I like over here. SVD dudes. Because we're not in the best spot, but we're not in the most obvious spot either. Because you might see people coming through the gas station section. Just trying to see if I can see anybody like from the start who's like either running along the top or along the back. Because we can kind of see into the courtyard, but just up to the train. And we can see into gas itself, which is fine. And this little overpass bit here. Someone should come at some point. The only issue is I might want to go up here if we haven't heard anybody yet. I'm just a bit... Oh god, Slajiri. Probably the boys, isn't it? Who are they shooting at? It's the team. They are messing something up, yeah. Can't see Hugh though, and I'm kind of exposing myself when I do. Must be like through the wall or something. Yeah, they're shooting somebody over here now. Thing is, I'm kind of risking it. If I lean myself up. Actually, might need to kill those boys. Not ideal. They sound really close. Really good spot if you cross towards the upstairs computer rooms between the boilers out the front up there. I can't see who they're fighting. Somebody inside the building. Are they in there? Where are they? I can't see whoever they're fighting. Oh, is that them there? And that's a scav. The hell? Yeah, they went really far, didn't they? Oops. Damn. There is somebody there. Might have been hit by the nade though. Still around somewhere? One next to mechanic shop and crack. Hop on top of the bunkhouses, they hug the wall and be about 50 meters. Guess that's one way of doing it. I wonder if that, yeah, I wonder if that guy died to a grenade. Whether he's still just like chilling down there. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I still need to kill these guys. I still need to kill Richardo's bodyguards. What are we doing today? We're trying to finish Tarkov Shooter 7. Vector favorite budget scope. It is good. Oh. No! Oh god. Was that at me? Or what? Still shoot a 7? Oh. Is that Rashali himself? Can't be. Ah. Somebody up here. Or looking through the wall? Someone looking through the wall down there? No. Yeah, Vishal is Russian, exactly. Where's this guy? I know. That was rude, wasn't it? We have to get the kill from a certain distance, which is where the issue lies. Uh-huh. Not sure if that's far enough. Oh! Close. Yeah, I think Rashala is here somewhere. That was someone then. Need to get further away. Good luck today. Glad to catch the stream. Hey, man. Oh, God. Wait, where did you just go? He was running. This way. Well, he came through gas, though. I'm going to go and try and get up with the skeleton. We're relocating like crazy now, so we might just die on the way, but well, we'll see. Hopefully not. That wasn't someone, was it? Did you ever find him in my raids? Yeah, it's tough. These guys are hard to find. They can be sometimes, anyway. That's the one thing I don't like about the Elcan, is you accidentally clip it over onto that mode all the time. At least it seems to happen that way. Where did this guy go? Looking for bosses? Nah, we actually weren't. We were looking for this PMC. Potato, potato. Exactly. The guy went through gas already, so I doubt he's going back in. And then I shot at him, and then he grenaded me. We cycled all the way around to the other side. And then I saw him for a split second, and then he disappeared. And then I think there was another guy over at dorms, kind of way. Or at least it seemed there was. Seemed like there's a guy over by dorms way. Because I heard a suppressed sort of shot kind of thing going off. Shots back there. Nah. I mean, there's still like boss people around, probably. I don't really know. Not sure he went. I thought maybe he was going to continue through the map, but he could have gone many different ways to get over here. Shot near dorms could have been a shrapnel sound. Maybe. I didn't think it sounded like that, but it could have been. It's possible. It is possible. Where do you need to go anyway? I might go back to gas just because I think there's still some boys there. Yeah, okay, so we've got to go crossroads and stuff. Anyway, we'll double back. Don't think so either, but audio is wild. Yeah, it can be wild for sure. Right, so let's hop and jump and skip through here. We're going to try and approach from a different angle this time, so we're going to come in from this side. Would it sound like shrap? Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it sounded like a suppressed shot, like a. I don't know what exactly it would be, but. I mean, we don't want to get in close with this thing. Is the issue. We could always scale the wall over here. We could always scale the wall this side. Yeah, you do. If you're trying to go for a Charlie, you do literally just have to like beeline it. We actually could go through here. Nobody ever goes through here anymore. Game's still hard on the nuts. Not an easy game, let's put it that way. Battery keep too pricey? Nah, not anymore. Cheap at this point in the white. I'm interested to know if this guy died, actually. Well, that's a scav for sure. No, he didn't die. I thought he got naded down here, but apparently not. There. That's random. Just could hire a mercenary. AI mercenary. You know what? Goodness me. That would actually be quite cool if you could hire an AI mercenary. Okay, well he's gone that way. That would actually be quite cool. Like if you're playing solo or something. Giga easier. This is where the massive fight was earlier. It's not ideal, is it? Not an ideal peak spot of the scav voice lines. Yeah, they are fun. I do like them. Loads of dudes dead in here too. A scav. Totally looted. Ah. Weird. Huh. Okay. How strange. Maybe the PMC extracted? Yeah, possibly. You can see his gun, but he doesn't have it on him. Don't know exactly what that means, but okay. And we'll go and check this guy, and then we'll just head over to X-Ray. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. We got a few. We got an attempt or two. It wasn't terrible. Yeah, you can't see the trees exactly. Like looking at them through there is such a bad idea. Yeah, I do. So I technically have to kill those guards, but I'm gonna get shot in the head. Maybe not. Which one's actually bigger? 25 versus... I think it just tells you 24 space versus 25 space. Yeah. Actually, this is actually slightly bigger. Stairs right there to the ledge. I've been on there before. Like it is a bit exposed. Is the only issue. Oh, those ones over here, like up to there. I guess we could like scout out now and see if there's like AIs and stuff over there. We don't really have anything to lose, so. Man's been picking up garbage. I don't mind. Yo. Can't really see him because of the sun position. Kind of sucks. Can I get on the tanks? Oh, you can. Kind of fun. Did you turn the pistol light off? Don't think I did actually. Good call. This kind of like light is really hard to see scavs in. We're gonna get blasted. Well, try to avoid getting blasted. There's a fun spot then. There's a fun spot. Yeah, it's good to WhatsApp you. I know. Yeah, we can't go out of. Yeah, we'll just cycle around and go to RUAF, I think. Did you know every scav voice line gives a piece of info about you, like, hey, that's a bear, or if you have an AR, or how far you are, and also they give info to other scavs, like he's in that room or something. Yeah, I know, because I know that they say different things for different situations. I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever gone and, like, metagamed that in particular. I guess it could help, like, if they... I don't... Oh, he did the old crouch trick. He's shooting me through the wall, this guy. Oops. We get him? We did. Any more? I suppose it could help, yeah. YouTube post effects? Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Oh no! What the hell? Oh no! Through the trees and everything. That was luck. I don't know what that was. I think that was a scav with a 75 round drum AK. I reckon I got hit with T45 or something. Oh, it's a PMC. With 545 BP. I think he just got... I don't know. I think the guy just got really lucky. He just was shooting. Yeah, it was definitely a lucky headshot, for sure. I think he was just firing. I think the man's was just firing. Yeah, 75 round mag on an RPK or something. I thought it was an AKM, but yeah, it's actually slightly faster fighter fire. I thought it was going to be one of those classic scouts you get with the no dust cover AK with the drum. That's what I thought it was going to be. That's why I thought that. I don't know. I did just think it was a lucky headshot. I actually do, because he didn't kill me for ages. He didn't kill me for ages. Right. So yeah. I mean, customs is interesting. Yeah, we got a little bit of a try. I think maybe we just need to like cycle out faster. Yeah, I missed 50 times and hit once. Exactly. Did he headshot me earlier? Did he headshot me first? Got a good one the other night with the 75 round drum. Felt great. I'm not sure if he headshotted me first and then headshotted me a second time. I'm not sure, but request map. Feeling mean. Can I send you to Shoreline? You sure can. You sure can. The man has requested some channel points. We are off to Shoreline. I mean, Shoreline is not a terrible map, but it's just I'm just not sure if we're going to see anybody. This time we'll do one raid, and we'll try, and we're just gonna like rush spawns and rush in, and if we die, then so be it. We're just gonna do it real quick and see what we can do. Yeah, the one good thing about this is that it gives you some actual use case for using these like low tier armors. Otherwise, I just end up selling these all the time. I just tend to sell them. You know, things like the busted up TTSKs and whatnot, because I don't want to go in with real kit into a raid and then be using like a half health TTSK. Like these days, I'm very much a, you know, I'm going to be using full armor or nothing kind of guy. Ah, I needed a piece of sugar in here actually. You know what? So we're going to go get this sugar. So we've got this new. We were talking about this the other day. This new trick. Oh yes, post effect settings. I will open them up. Hold on. But my post effect settings are so. There's lots of people that don't like clarity, but I think clarity makes a huge difference, personally. Nice to stream not claiming hacks. Oh, yeah, it was a lucky headshot. Customs is hard. I can't find fights with long enough sight lines. For 45, it might be okay. For 45, it's alright, I think. Accuracy by volume, indeed. Yeah, this is what I use. I just like I like clarity up to max, just because I feel like it makes a big difference, personally. But that's just me. Well, that's just me. Well, our Ratnik did actually bounce a 545 BP, as it should. As it should. Yeah, so with our sugars, what the new game plan is to eat these, then go to therapist, get the waters from her. How much H2O2s today? Cheap! Oh, you know what? I'm going to buy loads of them. I bought the last two! Oh, someone else had the same idea as me. Whatever. We'll do the barters. So, because both of these things can be used in crafts. We can do that. And we're going to do that. And then we're just going to slap ourselves straight back into customs. Go in the morning, that'll do. Oh no, we're going to Shoreline, aren't we? It was requested. It was requested! It was requested. So hopefully, I just hope that we don't spawn into... On Shoreline, what do we need? Do we need anything special for Shoreline? Not really. Don't think so. No. We don't need anything special for Shoreline. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's been very unlucky on Shoreline. Hope you at least run into many PMCs as I did. Dude, I've just not run into anybody. That's the issue. That's the main issue that I've had. Do you have 100 meter headshots on streets? Nah, I haven't tried really. I haven't really tried. Oh, sorry. I need to put the chat back up. Eventual accuracy. I love clarity on the older GPUs tend to suffer. Yeah, I just think it makes the game look so much better in the distance. Intrigued about colleagues versus samples. In what sense? 32 gig for needs to play streets? I think so. Really, I think you're going to struggle otherwise. Lighthouse almost might be worse, because Lighthouse, like, you can stand on top of the mountain and look over the entire map. Lighthouse breaks the setup that I've got. I think I've fixed it again. I've had to go to low tech. It's a RAM texture thing for me, for my VRAM, bizarrely. That's where it causes problems. I've actually turned MIP streaming on and put like medium textures to fix that, or low texture. I think it was medium textures. I can't remember. But that was to fix that problem because I was just like having encoding issues. Like for most people, it should be fine. But yeah. I run Lighthouse way better than the Streets for my 16. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Right, let's press the button. Average of 45 FPS on Streets. They're going to be bringing in a load of stuff for Streets though soon, so I wouldn't worry too much. It's going to be better with this culling system that they've got coming. I think it's going to be good. Streets has too many assets, yeah, and they need to cull the rendering. Someone asked about the HF stim being the last one. I wonder if they should turn it into Therapist or Peacekeeper. Oh, I see. Interesting. Change the settings. I screwed up. Oh no. The 3070 Ti keep getting screen tearing and the textures aren't maxed. Oh, weird. So I'm quite pleased with this new monitor because this is a G-Sync compatible monitor now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is nice. Extreme freezes my game. Really? Huh. Odd. I can tell the difference with MIP streaming. It's like if you bring up a weapon and then change the mods over, you see the low render version and then it switches into the high render the high res version, the low res version versus the high res version. It's kind of funny, kind of weird. Problem is the people who couldn't run Streets can be trying to learn the map while getting rolled by everyone who know it. Yeah, and that was why I spent a bit of time learning it. Like I don't know it like the back of my hand as of yet, but it's probably what we're going to go and do next. Like I've played enough of it to kind of broadly know. I had like an 18 survive weekly on Streets that I did, and that was good. That really helped. That really helped with understanding the map and knowing it and yada yada. I just love the green flare extracts. They're my favorite. Yeah, releasing maps fully optimized. Indeed, it sucks. Change setting to low for Lighthouse. I forgot the original. Huh. Yeah, you need to keep a little screen cap of what you did previously. Scavs too? Weird. Oh, you get that super weird. Yes, map knowledge is really important on Streets. And also because the outside areas are so problematic too, you know? You need to know which buildings you can go in or out and which you can be sniped out of or which ones are locked off so that they're not actually an option. Stuff like that. Enemy, you get really good frames there then, I will say. If you get 100 FPS, then you've probably got a chunky rig or it's just like working really well for you for whatever reason. So good. I'm actually gonna have to swap over the I need to swap over into exclusive full screen. Let me do that. Just as we start. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now, I don't know what the best thing to do is just like run up here. This is normally what I like to do, is to go up to the top here. And just try and see people running across. You have an X3D? I do, yeah. Giga, let's go, hey. Exactly. Let's go. So... any movement on the horizons, any movement, any people, any wanderers. I do not see any as of yet. Because I'm this one, so there shouldn't really be anybody more like further this way than me, really. There could be somebody up on top of weather station, that's always a possibility. First wipe, you've had to help me immensely. No problem, man. Thanks for stopping by on the stream, dude. Oh. somebody up the tower. Oh. Am I just going to get sniped running up here? I'm really super obvious compared to him. It's very tough for me, but... Is there a guy up there, or has he come across? Let's look across first, because we're going to miss the opportunity if he comes across this side. Not going to be able to see him. Damn, it's difficult to spot there. Dude is definitely up there, though. Definitely up the tower somewhere. Not a helmet, is it? No, is that a rock? We may as well just shoot. We'll just see. Maybe we can get somebody to move. A bit better now that it's a bit sunnier. Probably went along. It looked like he was moving left, like right to left, so I don't know. Maybe go to the next hill. Have a look. I did shut that bush. Pew! Get him. This is actually quite a good little... This is quite a good spot just for looking around to see people coming early, like this way, but probably slightly too late now, I would say. I don't know. He didn't look like he was playing particularly fast though, right? I ran all the way from my spawn up to here, and he was kind of just chilling up on top of that tower. But he could have carried on up this way and doing whatever. Hard to know. Hard to know. Don't know. Guess the next spot is like... That's rain. Good. It's rain. Next spot is weather station, I suppose. Well, I don't think anyone's come up to weather station. I have another quick look back just to see if there's any wandering around up on top of here. You can go to power in the middle. It's probably the best place. Next best place. Probably go to weather station after that. Wait for people to go to move to resort. Yeah. Maybe. Taco Shoot 8. Taco Shoot 8 is hard. It is very, very hard. Not an easy quest by any means. Well, that was someone. This scav? Someone with a pilgrim. I think it might have been a scav. I think it was just a scav. I don't think that's a real player. Sometimes you don't hear the yell. Yeah, I think it was a scav. Have a little quick look out on these few bits. See if there's anyone running. No. To be honest, the next best place is probably to go to. We'll go up to power station just to see. But I think the next best place is probably just to run over to the lighthouse because it's probably where all the people are. The only reason why I want to do this quest, guys, is because it's the one that unlocks the Lightkeeper questline. I need to do. I need to do this one to get onto the Lightkeeper questline. I've done all the other quests to get onto it. I think. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of annoying because I just need to do this one. And stock a shooter-born quest on all the map 6 Shoreline. Shoreline should be straightforward, relatively. You just do what we're doing here. We just run around all the different areas and you have to. You have to like catch people who are going to tunnel. You have to catch people going around power. You have to catch people around like that first spawn section over here. All of that bit. Like run up the hills and then like try to snipe them as they run into the resort. That's what I would do. Have you considered adding a viewer kit redemption? We're not doing them anymore. We can't do them. Like I didn't do many before. We just did them at the end of the wipe sometimes for fun. But we can't do them now because of the whole people getting temp banned for RMT. Can't do them now. I mean, that's maybe a bit of an overreaction, but I used to have them on as channel points, but I turned them off because I was like, I wanted to record certain content. Is more the reason. But then the whole RMT thing came out, and it was just a bit like nervous because anybody could like eventually do it and then queue in with you, and it's just like a bit scary. We're going to go around the Hatter Lighthouse kind of area, I think. There's a wipe coming with the Unity 2021 update. Some say it is, some says it isn't. I would say anybody that says it is or isn't don't know. Nobody can tell you that except the BSG team. And it's not accurate. Ay. Anyone who tells you the VPO is not accurate, they're overestimating how problematic it is. I don't know. We don't know. I mean, the thing is, if Unity 2021 update comes with the May patch, the May patch, which may well be the white patch, then like maybe. I wonder if it's worth leaving them alive, I think. There was a shot over there. I don't think it was a footstep. I think it was a shot. And it was definitely this way. It was really far. So it could be the other side of power. Still on Shooter 7. It's been 3 days. It has. It has indeed been 3 days. To be honest, I'm probably not gonna be able to do well. The COFDM hunt for Lightkeepers is like really dull anyway. So if we don't get Tarkov Shooter 7 done today, I'm probably just gonna sack it off. If I'm honest, I'm not sure if I can be bothered spending any more time doing it. it's taking too long and it's not interesting enough. And there's other things that I want to do. There was a shot over this side, but I just don't know where that might be. It could be down at gas now. I think the gas station is hard because people are either down. They're all the way down at pier, which is like it's just hard to kill them from there. Like we had a situation like that last time with gas, where we shot someone at 40 meters because it's hard to snag them until they're closer. I'm not doing shooter 8. I'm not going to do shooter 8 because I don't need to do it for Lightkeeper. Does shooter 7 work on factory? Technically, but you need 45 meters. So, can I attempt to use shooter 7 passively? Just keep a VP alongside. Maybe, yeah, could do. Strange question, but it will help you fulfill the task requirements. I don't want to cheese it if that's what you mean. Any change from the video made about endurance and strength? The same mechanics. Pretty much, yes. Yeah, there's no real difference there. Basically the same. Some Shoreline quests the other day and the resort was popping. Yeah, I mean it's been very quiet. I mean I think EU daytime is pretty low pop, honestly. Generally pretty lowly populated. Oh no. Oh, there's another one. Ah! The second scav. We were fine until the second scav started popping. I'm not entirely sure where the SKS scav was. Where are you, SKS scav? Probably by the truck itself. Yeah. Now, what about this guy? What about this guy? Oh, sneaky boys. Oh, sneaky scabby boys. How much distance do you think you can squeeze up by shooting from the rafters? Oh, you could probably make it work, but it'd be tough. It would be really tough. And you gotta survive the initial crazy as well, you know? Okay, well, all the PMC is probably either like gone or whatever now. You have to do 8 for Lightkeeper. No, you do not. So you only have to do 7. We only need to we need to kill 2 people. Maybe we do streets or something. Do you think screw the streets is easier? People aren't really running around like crazy though, are they, on the streets? I don't know. I don't know. All the easy stuff on Shoreline's gone now because you want to do it in the spawn really if you can. 338 is going to be fun when I get to shooter 7. The problem is you have to put the suppressor on it, and it makes it really cumbersome. That's the problem. I used it a bit, and I just died with it loads. I found it really hard to actually just get the kills. It's a good gun if you're in the right situation, but I was kind of trying to force it a bit, and then you end up just in situations that you don't really want to be in. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I think we'll go woods next. No, I'm doing Lightkeeper level 45, not done Punisher 3 or Tarkov Shooter 3. Thing is, the other Tarkov shooters, like Tarkov Shooter 3 can be done. Like there's still loads, like most people on factory are gearless hatchet people, or not hatchet, but they're gearless KS-23 or double barrel shotgunners. So you can just go in with a VPO and APM and just one-shot them. Yeah, if you run up against somebody geared, you're going to have a bit of a trouble, right? But you can hopefully run away and then try and reset. At least you guaranteed lots of BMCs on Tarkov Shooters for factory, is all I'll say about it. But no, I wouldn't try it there personally. The Mosin? The Mosin's, it's alright. It's good. Woods plus thermal. Nah, woods plus thermal, I just got killed. Solo thermal is like actually kind of hard. Because it's hard to keep enough situational awareness and you just get shot from behind. That's what happened last time. It sure is raining. Yeah, we'll go back to woods. I think woods probably is the best place. Up and over we go. Night woods. But surely lots of people have a thermal on night woods. That's the main problem with night woods. I failed you with Shoreline. Back to saving up. I don't really see anybody on Shoreline is the problem. We saw one guy at the beginning and that was it. Thermals aren't as good as you think. Exactly. Thermals are tricky. Still can't see through the bushes and trees accurately. And also they lure you into a false sense of security. And look, we got a headshot as well. 180 meters on the sniper guy. They lure you into a false sense of security, especially when you're by yourself, because you can't... Having a thermal in the squad is really handy because you can like do lots of scanning and stuff, and you know that other guys are covering normally. But when you're having to ADS constantly in out, if you like ADS in and you scan across and the guy just happened to be going past 2 trees at the same time and you keep scanning, you think it's safe, and then you turn to a different location and then he pops out, he sees you, then you're trying to turn around with your like thermal suppressed AXMC, which is like omega heavy, and it's just really hard to actually then snag the kill when you're engaged on. It's really tough. It's really tough. Hello, Manuel. Alright, let's run these. So now I've decided, so this is the deal, right? We're buying these canisters, and then we're just smashing out these sugars every time. So we're going to use, we can just use like loads of it. I guess that's probably not good for the water situation, but if we were lower down, then we could just use as much as we wanted. And then we're going to craft those into these moonshines. Then we're going to use the moonshines for thick cases. That's the new idea. That's the new idea. That's the new idea. Because moonshine really is the thing. You can get the whiskies and the vodkas easily enough. Yeah. So what do we say? We said woods, right? We said woods. We'll just rush into woods and see what we can do. I'm actually going to swap this out. I've got like a docks case up here, which is kind of like just generally used things. We'll take ZP14 in there just because why not? What else was finished? Oh, the scav case. I'm still running this cheap one just because it's kind of funny. You just like 2.5k and then you just get like a random. Which version is this? Oh, 74N. That's actually right. So I could sell one of those, yeah, for about 34,000. It's actually a good rate of return. It's actually an alright rate of return. Like, you probably don't make as much necessarily as some of the others, but there's much less variability. And it's easy to cycle. It's like nice and fast to cycle too. It's quite good. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go. Let's just go straight to woods. Look what I've got here. The suppressed baby Obraz. I love it. I see 1 to 2 people on the shoreline in the first 10 minutes and never again. Exactly. Oh no, I thought I'd be able to jump on the spawns too. We saw that one guy, but then he just disappeared. It's hard. Thermal's hard for shoot one in heaven for accuracy. Yeah. Yeah. Shoreline's in resort. Indeed. Is that FPS a reason to quit Tarkov? No, not really. As in, like, it is a reason. Is bad FPS a reason? I mean, it is. You could like just try optimizing it a bit more though, and just only using red dots. That can work. Sometimes on the pier, but then they're on the buildings though. It's like it's really hard. New to the game, I enjoyed your Talkonomics videos. Thank you. Bobby Mosin. Yeah, woods is tough to woods is kind of hard to learn because it's like it's easy to learn in some ways. It gets confusing if you don't know the map very well. I still get confused in the new areas when I first spawn in because it just isn't muscle memory. I don't know. I don't play that much woods, and like the new expansion, I know the old area like the back of my hand, and the new area, it's still just a little bit when you spawn in and you're like, oh, where are the mines? Like I never did any because I never was I wasn't new with the new areas, so it's like I didn't really do the loot runs in woods particularly. It's just different, huh? 80 FPS is good. 80 FPS is fine, I would say. If you're 50 FPS and lower, then yeah, you should feel bad. Not feel bad, but like that will if that makes you feel bad having 50 FPS and lower, then that is understandable. 80 FPS is completely fine, in my opinion. Woods 101, Chad's play for memory, stick to the old areas, avoid these, hang out in the new area. Indeed. Indeed. Because Sawmill's part of the old area, but Village is part of the new area, as is like the Scav bunker and the USEC camp. What got you into Tarkov? It was just trying to move on from PUBG. Me and my IRL friends were just kind of getting bored with PUBG. And I was looking for something new. Below 50 FPS isn't normal? Below 50 FPS, it's... I wouldn't say it's abnormal. I would say it's enough to make you feel sad about the game. Put a counter for a minute. Oh. You'll see on Woods. I haven't played Woods in a while because I've been over here fighting my life doing Lighthouse. Yeah, the thing is you end up coming back and forth to these things, right? Woods is going to be really high because Woods is quite well optimized. Relatively, anyway. 100. Pretty good, eh? See, I hate this. This spawn is one of the spawns that I really dislike. I'm on 1440p now, and it is very, very good. I do like it a lot. I would say that the size, I don't know, the size of the screen hasn't necessarily... Was that 45 meters? Hey, it was! We've got one more to do. Guys, look at that. VPO. The VPO. You know what? There's something about the comfort with a kit. I'll tell you. We're a big Mosin man. There's something about just the comfort with a kit. Okay. That is rogue with the pistol grip. Holy moly. That's a rogue build. Tell you that for sure. Right, where are we going now? To the camp, I guess? Can you take off the pistol grips on the packer? I don't think I can. And you can't do it in raid. So I don't think there's any point camping this bit. That's normally what I do. But I don't think there's any point doing that now. Because he was already there, and he was kind of that top spawn. We could go to attachments, Jack, I guess. Gonna have a quick look. May as well while we're here. That shot got me hyped up to try the Gorna save with APM. Dude, it's good. Like, the ADS speed on this thing with an Elcan, it's like, it's totally usable. That's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I quite like it. And this is with the suppressor on. That's why I do Tarkov shooter with this thing. Like, if you look between, like, what's this? Is this like the Mosin with the Bramit and the thingy versus the VPO? Like, the VPO is way more ADS-y. Just the speed is just so much better, in my opinion. I'm just more comfortable with this gun. I've used this... it's one of those things, like, sometimes, even if you pick up, like, a big Chad gun, sometimes you're better off literally just using your own. Because, you're not used to their gun, right? You're not used to the big Chad gun. And if you're not used to the gun, then that could just get you killed on its own. Oh, that's bad. Good idea for the nade. That was spicy, boys. That was spicy. Okay, so there was another spawn that was worth checking. He came so slow. He slow played that like crazy. Can you believe it? How are you alive? I don't know. that was a spicy time. He somehow lost me. I don't really know how. Alright, last one. And then we can let the Propator do its work. Just dodge all the bullets, yeah. Classics. It absorbed 1. I don't know what he had. Something not very damaging. Something not very damaging because this hardly took any damage. We'll do a little bit of a heal on that just to... There we go. 10 meters, the other guy can't find you anymore? Yeah. Damn right. Oh, we're gonna loop somewhere else. We're not gonna stay here. Go a different way. Oh, I need to turn off mine. Let me turn off the friend counter. I don't like the friend counter. It's usually a bit higher onwards. I don't know why it's so why it's only 95. I don't know. When and how to break line of sight. Yes. So I wonder whether... Oh. That's scav. Must be. Oh wait, no, it's not scav. That's our guy, I think. Wait, where'd he go? Maybe it is a scav. Maybe it is a scav. Hey! Look at that, guys! Completed! Completed. All I needed to do was use the VPO. That's all we needed to do. There we go. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. This is actually better than the Tarzan. Drink this in celebration. here. Hit the beard oil, put it in there. Couldn't even see him. The last shot was actually through the tree. Slightly fun. Yo, thanks for the gifted. The gifted to Schlee87. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. There we go. Common Woods win. There we go. We just need to mosey on out. Around to UN roadblock. Good faith in the spicy broomstick. Exactly. Juicy Glock and bolties for days. I know. What's he got in this thing? PST though. That PST. I don't know. Just as you threatened to stop doing it? Yeah, I was just like, freaking, I'm not going to do this quest anymore. I'm fed up with this. We're going to do something else. Nikita's blessing. Was that was the last one before network provider? Should be. 2 Tarkov 8. Although you're 1 kill off this raid. I know, that's the thing. Like, I've never found Tarkov Shooter 8 that hard, but I've also never found Tarkov Shooter 7 that hard. Either. And this wipe, I just can't do it. I think it's because I did it so late. I did Tarkov Shooter 7 really late on. Like, this is not normally how late I do it. And it proved extra difficult. Where was those big shots? Were they coming from here or something else? Maybe they're further around. I don't know. We'll just try and just whiz through and extract. Ah, it's like shots over that way. We need to see sometimes it's complain. Ah, freaking out this stupid quest. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, that's it. All right, well, that was neat. That was neat. The VPO supremacy. Again, it goes to show the difference between... I used 2 kitted guns that were really expensive and technically much, much better than this weapon. Right, I'm using Lapua 338 or 338 Lapua FMJ and M61 in a M700, lightweight M700 and an AXMC with a suppressor and stuff. APM in the VPO. If you know it, you know, if you know it well, then sometimes that's all that matters. Sometimes that's all that matters. Love the M700. I had quite a good time last wipe when I did it for Tarkov Shooter 8, personally. I actually have a video which is about the lightest bolt action weapon, which is the M700 with the AICS stock. And you put a Thunder Beast suppressor on it, and it's the lightest bolty, I think, that you can get in the whole game. And that helps you with arm stamina and that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. But I did it on the very first run using that gun, which was really nice. And I was like, yeah, this is sick. And this time I just could not make it work. I just couldn't make it work. Easy to play aggro with the bad guns. Sort of. I just find that it's just, as I was saying, it's something about the ADS speed. I think the M700 I got a little bit unlucky in a couple of spots. We had a few that were close with the M700. Like, that set us up for the perfect people, right? We managed to hit a nice headshot on the first guy, and then the second guy came running across after getting stalked a little bit. I mean, I'm astounded that we not only survived, that we then actually managed to kill him. Was this the sound of this gun, though? I thought he was shooting me with, like, some kind of DMR. Was that actually just the sound of the suppressed Glock? I guess it must have been. That's why it did no damage at all, because it had PST rounds. That's why when he shot me in the chest, it did nothing. Gonna try it for Shooter 8 for the VPO. I think it's good because you can push really aggressively. Another thing one thing that I did for Shooter 8, by the way, this is a random tip. Who goes there? Yeah, you'd think so, eh? You'd think so. Yeah, so we technically completed Tarkov Shooter 8. Isn't that irritating? Hey, a VPO guy, though. Yeah, boy. VPO hype. We do get rid of this. Any other rubbish stuff? Yeah. Didn't really check what the guy had. Oh, he's got military flash drive. That's actually, like, worth. What else we got there? This on there. Oh, yeah, because that's not a proper slot. That, this, we'll just drink this, take this. That can go in. That's probably... Go away. Yeah. There. That will do. That will do nicely. And then we've got loads of VP. Look at this. APM. APM out the wazoo. I was on a killing spree. Didn't hear you at all. I think he did hear me because he stopped. Ah! Yeah, this is unwise. This is unwise. Swordins when you don't hear a thing. I don't like Swordins very much, personally. I heard you when I was looting the crate. Hey, Bacon. Got killed by Gigabeef himself. Hey, man, I missed your chat. Hey, dude. You only hit... Oh, I thought you heard me to begin with. Were you looting a different, like, something over here? Giga ever do shoot a porn in heaven this point? No, I didn't. Yeah, just heard you when I was looting the crate. Interesting. You can go back and see the clip. Like, I was running... I heard you first. And then I ran away. I, like, backpedaled. I swapped to the Glock, and then I backpedaled and ran off. Or, like, walked backwards. Swapped back over to this, and then jumped on the rocks around to go and see you. You came across on the top? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, you didn't hear me at all. Bizarre, eh? What's wrong with the Swordins? I think they're too bassy. I can hear it now. It's like thunk, 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 thunk in my ears. My own, it's just too much bass for me. It depends on your actual headset though, because all of those headsets kind of do the same thing. They just change the EQ slightly. So it really depends on your own like personal headset and just what your preference is. There was Veritas did another video recently, which is another which headset is the best, which one do you like the most kind of video, which is always interesting. But yeah, just depends on what they want. Time for a new VPO. We're also using the VPO, so you're in good company, dude. We were doing Tarkov Shooter 7. Unfortunately, Tarkov Shooter 8 doesn't go straight away, so you can't just carry it over, because otherwise we'd have literally finished it just then. There we go. Any reason why you're not running any hairstyle? I threw... So I misclicked the sword-ins and didn't put them on my body, but I was running the GSSHs before, which I threw away, and then realised I hadn't put his sword-ins on. It's a damn shame, isn't it? It's a damn shame we're not running part 8, isn't it? Why are the Contact 4s expensive? Contact 4s are incredibly expensive because they are the most ambient reducing. So in the game, within the game's own sound, there's ambient and then there's everything else. And Contact 4s reduce the ambient more than anything else. So you can hear footsteps and that kind of stuff easier. So you don't hear as much wind, trees like rustling, rain, all that kind of stuff. That's why they're expensive. Damn shame. It's a damn shame, guys. Anyway, we don't need to do it, so... Yeah, we got PST'd. So I thought he was using a massive DMR. That's why. He basically had to hit me in the head. There was no way that he was gonna have to either just like flesh meta us to death or hit us in the head, because there's no way he's getting through a TTSK. There's no chance. No chance. I like the bass sound. Fair enough. GSSH is louder than Swordins. Yeah, but I'm just used to GSSHs. For my headset, I just prefer GSSHs. GSSHs are some of the worst for ambient cancel. I don't know. I've used them for a million years, so I'm just used to the sounds. I have got more used to the contacts and the razors as well. Like the contacts 2s I never used to use, but I do quite like them now. So I don't mind using those. They're actually okay. But yeah, GSSHs, I've just used them for so long. A million years, exactly. A million years. Right. Tarkov Shooter 7 completed. The enemy is helpless when they don't know where you're shooting them from. So what I like doing for Tarkov Shooter 8, I normally don't even bother going suppressed. So I get even more ADS speed. And what I do... I was actually try M32s. I don't know. What I tried doing for Tarkov Shooter 8 is I use the VPO unsuppressed, or have done in the past. I did it with M700 last time, but if you do it like this with the unsuppressed VPO, you get a bit more ADS speed. And what's kind of interesting is you can take this off, right? Actually, you can actually take the whole rail off. This is... I wonder if you can modify... Can you modify that in Raid? I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that. I can't remember. Anyway, but you can do it like this anyway. So you actually now have a really nice iron. I really like the irons on the VPO. It's the same ADS. It's similar. Because it's got what? 50 ergo. If you suppress and put this on, it's like this. Versus this. Like, it is, you know. So I quite like going with this guy, you know. And then if you get into like a long range engagement, you just keep this thing in your pocket, like down here, and then just stick it on. And then you can zoom in and out, whatever. But I actually take it off most of the time for Tarkov Shooter 8, because I end up in like stupid engagements and there's no minimum range. Move Picatinny. I think you can do this. I forget. It's been a long time since I've tried. We're just gonna go in and see if we can add it on. I think you can take the rail on and off in Raid, but I can't remember. Shooting range should work as in Raid, let you try it. It doesn't, but you can't get into your inventory properly in the shooting range though. And you can kind of do whatever you like. Cobra sight, one tap thorax. Yeah, you could take another sight if you wanted. I just use the bolty irons normally. Isn't the rail 2 slot? Yeah, it is, yeah. Not that it really matters. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, can't attach. Yes, you can't do it anyway. Can't do it anyway. I guess maybe there's one thing that you can do. Let's have a look. Anything you can take on off when you're equipped in the menu? Okay, that's true actually. That's very true. Yeah, of course. That's true. Golden, first time catching a stream. Live, love the informative content. Keep it up. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You're missing the rail? Yes, exactly. That's what we were testing. But you're quite right, Miles. Like, we didn't need to test it. Can you add the riser? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Which is that's exactly what I was thinking. Neek, that's exactly what I was thinking. Can we add the riser? So let's just try it. Edit preset, let's go. Because if you go for, so you've got the 2-on-5 rail, take off the Elcan, and then instead you put on this thing. Yeah, you actually can. Look at that. So if we buy this, here you go. I think this is what I did last time. Where's it gone? Here it is. Then you can stick the Elcan on that, and then you can keep it in here, and then you can take it on and off in one slot. That's what I did last time. And then I just use the irons on this. Like, yeah, you can use an optic if you really, really want. The old rail on a rail, indeed. This is also the way to fix. I don't know if anybody even cares about this, but this is the way that you do it with the SKS, because the SKS actually can't take the big scopes on the dovetail. You see, because like you're kind of stuck, right? If you got the Cobra, that won't take the big rings except for the whatever it's called. I don't think this one will take rings either. There's only one that will take that crappy Pillad thing. Maybe this will, but anyway. So you can open it out, but if you go the QD, you can then put any of the rings you want. 34 mils, whatever. Put on like a attacker if you want onto the SKS. One way of doing it. I always thought that was quite interesting. I always quite enjoyed that, because otherwise you can't do it. Like with the standard stuff, you just can't. There's no way of getting them on. So if you use the riser, you actually can. When 2 slots become 1. There's like a love song in there. Tarkov love song, for sure. Guys running SNB. We'll be having that. We'll be having that. You need to expect your opponent's pause. Yep. I'm going to get rid of this and get rid of the Glock. I'm not a pistols guy. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we've got a weekly now. What weekly have we got? I'm disappointed the Dovetail 4X can't be 2 slot. What do you mean? Can you just keep the riser in the gamma? You don't have to use an L-can on a riser. What do you mean? What do you mean just keep the riser? Have more accurate sight? Well, like that? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean now. I'm confused. I'm confused. Why I can't? Just have the riser in the gamma at all times. What, so you just do this? Oh, I mean, you could. Does that help? To be honest, I'm not sure if I've ever used it with the risers just like on the weapon. What does that look like? What does that look like? I'm gonna see. Why can't the 4x dovetail scope be one slot? Oh yeah, it's just because it's only mounts, isn't it? It's only mounts. What's a good rule amount should be at for level 20 to 40 while I was working on tasks in Hideout? To be honest, I mean, I just try to keep myself above like 5 or so. I tend to spend my money on cases and stuff eventually, or like Hideout upgrades or whatever, so. Oh, but that doesn't really help, right? Unless I'm completely misunderstanding you. I think I'm completely misunderstanding you. But I'm sorry. What do I do if the game makes me mad? Well, you have to be so mad. It's only a game. Basically. Try not to be mad. Try not to be mad. I think they were implying that the L-can is less accurate on the riser. Oh, I see. You just need to deal with it. It's whether you want to deal with the 2 slots or not. Okay. I'm having a bit of a, you know, a whoosh moment. Just don't like how sights shoot low with a riser. Yeah, you can, if you want to keep it in here as a 2 slot, you can. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. I finally understand what you mean. Oh, I get it. I get it, guys. I get it. So keep it on the riser and then swap it on like that. And keep the riser in the box. I understand what you mean. Oh my goodness, I was being slow. Holy moly. That makes total sense. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Oh, dear me. It's a Monday. It's a Monday, all right? It's a Monday. As I said, I really did manage to, you know, distance myself, disengage over the weekend. Still getting there. We're still getting there. All right, so now that we've completed that. So now in theory, maybe this isn't the weekly. Maybe this is this. There you go. Look, it's network provider. So we're finally done on the Lightkeeper pathway, and we're actually at the Lightkeeper himself. So technically we need to do this. We've got like a bunch of gas analyzers to get. This is the one that's the problem is this one, of course. No, not that. Why does S cancel you out of that? That's really annoying. Escape like cancel you out the whole menu. It's really irritating. It's this one. These military COFDMs. We're probably not going to go and rush these straight away. Or maybe we... I don't know. Got Tarkov brain? It does. It does happen. Take an AKS gas tube with a big handguard? You can. You can. I don't bother, but... It was network provided, not a weekly. Indeed, Spinman, you're completely correct. Back to labs? I don't think so. We could go... I was thinking of playing streets. And dogs went to woods. Well, I'm pleased that we got there. I honestly was thinking at one point that we weren't actually ever going to get there. They're all over check 15. Yeah, so we might play streets and give streets a go. People love the Bramit because it's so noob friendly. Did you finish Talk of Shooting? We did Talk of Shooting 7, which is the one that I was supposed to be finishing. Do you like dags? Chalet spawns, streets and lighthouse. I kind of feel like I want to play streets. Military flash drive. These things are expensive. Actually, I wonder how much are Intel's going for these days? Because 350. Okay. Okay. It's worth the craft. Worth the craft. Cool. Yeah. FPS drops of Tarkov. Indeed. I don't actually go Lighthouse for COFDM. I found loads in water treatment. The problem with water treatment, though, is that you have to actually go into water treatment. Surprised you don't have the COFDMs left over for hunting the Vertex? Honestly, like, when I was hunting for GPSA and MCC on labs, everyone was like, I'm amazed you didn't get the Vertex whilst hunting for them. Hunting for the Vertexes, everyone's like, I'm amazed you didn't get the COFDMs whilst hunting for them. I haven't found any COFDMs for ages. Like, not for ages. We just need to decide where to go. I haven't really... You know what? You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to go to... I'm probably not going to use a VPO for a bit, so I'll keep mine, but I'm going to get rid of the ammo and I'm going to sell the mags, because I'm not going to use this for a little bit, and I don't want the mags. Just cluttering up the space. We'll pop the suppressor back on. Pop this back on just so we don't forget. Keep that down here. What we're going to do is I think we're going to go and grab a check key. I don't know if... Is that a good idea? Are you still craft storm? No. They are like 5 mil. And CFTM's on reserve. Where on reserve? Well, maybe we do a bit reserve then. Maybe we do a bit reserve before we like jump in and pay for that. I like 5 million. Like half the rest of the money that I've got because I spent it all on a second thick. Maybe we play reserve just because it's free and we may as well try. Where are you guys finding these COFDMs though? On reserve. In D2, reserve many spawns. They're loose, right? They're all loose, right? They're not in any boxes. Reserve in the rooms before D2 up in the radar station. What we're going to do, I actually think we're going to do this first. We're going to do this because trying to do this straight off drives me insane. So we're actually just going to have a quick wander round. We're going to have a quick wander round. Which I advise anybody who is trying to do these things. Like, I never normally loot some of these buildings in reserve, so we're going to have a wander around and we're just going to see. 50M in the post office area. Solid key for 1 mil. There's nothing else on the flea. Yeah. Server rooms in King. I've never seen anything in the server rooms in King. Never found CFTM in boxes ever. Yeah, they are loose. Do support spawn in the large X supply crate by bunker office. Which one's bunker office? D2 / reserve many spawns hop in check reset. Going to the wiki RB LSA RBS RBBK and D2. Server room of dome RBBK. Which ones are those ones? So they could be let's just come out for a sec. I do need to do the bunker part 2 technically. Probably not the day for that, but probably not the day for that. Okay, so the places that I usually think of is in this one over here. And I've never seen them in here. Maybe because I'm just not there early enough or something, but... And I don't want to get into like crazy PvP because otherwise we're just going to get like really distracted and end up just getting killed and stuff. Yes, it's basically these ones. This is where I know, right? And they're just like, are they just loose? I've searched these things so many times. Some people are saying that there's like hidden spots in the floor. I've never seen them in the floor. Like I don't come to this area often enough. It's like that. It's these things, right? Is there any other bits inside here? There's another server room at like this section and this section. Have you guys found them anywhere else? Oh, what's happened? Why's my chat not? My chat's not scrolling. Hold on. Let me catch up. Dome building, white queen on the shelves. RB. Oh. Which one's RBRLSA on the second floor? RBRS room on the second floor. Paracord extract side. Chair in the 3rd story. Drop down room of Black Bishop. Room before D2 extract on the ground in the server room next to D2. Lever on the roof of white pawn. On the wooden crate in RBBK. I don't know the names of the buildings and which ones they are, but don't be your best bet. My mates have different loot. Yes, I know. We're not looking for it really, but we're just going to have a look around. Broken box in water treatment. Oh, that's so painful though, man. Building on 1 floor up. RBRLSA. Which one's RBRLSA? I don't even know where that is. Let me have a look on the wiki. Oh, it's the dome building. Ah, it's a dome key. I've never used that key. Interesting. My buddy and I did labs yesterday. It was filled with gigachads running around with raid bags. Yeah, it can be. Upstairs? Okay, so let's pop upstairs for a sec. Both of these rooms, upstairs, on the floor / the green boxes. Okay, let's pop upstairs. More servers in front of King if you go through the gym, radar side. Also, you know the workshop that you need the key for next to White Knight. In that far locked workshop. Is that the one that you need for that mechanic quest? Or whichever one, the Peacekeeper thing? Okay, so it could be up here too, right? It could be in one of these. The problem is, I've never actually seen one. So I don't know what they look like. They're just like sticking out awkwardly out of these like slots. It just seems like really like, it just seems really unfortunate and weird. Okay. So that one, and then what? Maybe in here? No. No, not in there. Okay. RBRS is another dome. Okay, so RBRS and RB whatever it was. I've got it up. I'll have a look in a second. Dome rooms, little black box on the floor here. On the floor in here, on the server racks, on the desk next to the filing cabinet. Should have brought a flashlight, really. Like on here, okay. Around here somewhere. On there. I don't really do loot runs. This is the thing, right? I've been caught out by this wipe. It's quite a funny thing. I've been caught out by this wipe because I don't really do loot runs and I just craft all the stuff in the hideout. And they've took all the things away from the hideout and I have to actually go and find them. And it's really problematic. Okay. Like a tape cassette radio player. Yeah. Oh, it could be on there. It could be in here. We'll have a look. We'll have a look around in this area. Okay, so there's that. And also dome. Okay, well, let's go to dome. Let's go to dome just to make sure I know what we're looking for. On the floor, on the far room. Almost all the rooms have spawns. Sunken into the boards. Invisible loot. Yeah. End room 2. Okay. It should be like that, really, but we'll just have to scour it and try not to die while we're looking at the floor. There's a spot with a black card in behind you. Oh yeah, let's go up to dome. So we'll try that one. So the drop down room, I know about that, but I've been running that as scav and haven't found anything. Let's just go up to dome for a sec. Glad you haven't found any during the vertex, dude. I'm like really unlucky with finding items. We're looking for COFDM. And all mine inside D2 dome. Okay, so we'll go up to dome. You guys can show me where. We learn this stuff as we go along. As I said, I never had to bother with this because I just crafted everything in the hideout. And I just let it run while I was doing other quests. And now I have to actually go and find them myself. Which is, yeah, interesting. So same with VPX. Like, I didn't even know where to get them from. Oh, sorry, Vertex. I didn't even know where to get them before. Because you never needed to know. Finding rate, or finding Streets oven room. I don't even know which one that is. Where's Streets oven room? Which section even is that? You need a key. You need a key for some of these, but like. So yeah, so here's dome, right? I probably would be looking in these bits. I guess maybe on here, like around here, on these shelves, I suppose. Is the server room? Is there another room that's got like more server stuff in it than this one on the base? Maybe it's got 3 spawns for it. And then can it be up here? Anywhere? Which key were we saying? So there was one. Which one actually is this? So we've got RBRLSA and RBRS. RBRLSA. RBRLSA from the hallway. East end of the building on the 2nd floor. So, all the way to the top, is it? This one? Is it this? No, it's not that. Trying to match it up to the picture. I'm not even sure where this is. Oh, east side is this side. I mean, second floor in the American sense. Oh yeah, I always get confused by that. Is it this one? No. Not this, because this takes you into the bathroom. Is this one, is it? I guess so. Kind of looks like this. Must be this one. Is this right? Is it this one? Must be this one. These two. Oh, what's this? What's this one here? This is nothing. We. Oh no, there was something here. This one. And then the other one was. God, this is annoying. RBRS. And that's the one. That's this one, is it? That's that one. Okay, so it's that one and that one. Okay. Alright, okay, fine. We understand that now. So we go upstairs. Okay, we go up to up one floor. And then D2. Where are we thinking in D2 then? Where are we thinking in D2? So nothing at the top bit, right? I don't think there's anything up here. I could be wrong. I don't think... Is there anything up this bit? First floor back room. That's just the servery area, yeah? D2 server room and the room before hermetic door. Yeah, okay. So it's the other two rooms always empty. No, we're in offline. We're in offline. Ground floor server area. Yeah, so the server area like is the one that right next to the extract, basically. It's just in the room next to the extract. It's more at the bottom of the spiral stairs. What, like here? Where? Over here or something? Whereabouts? No, we're playing offline mode. We're playing offline mode because we're just having a look. We're just getting our bearings. UK does, yeah. We do ground floor, first floor, second floor. I don't know where this one would be. Like just on the floor around here somewhere. To the right of the door to D2, like this one, like here somewhere. Okay. Well, we'll have a look when we get down there. Anything in there? No, this is just random. I don't know. It's worth keeping in stash. What do I sell? Look at one of the quest item guides. That usually helps. So we're talking about this section, right? It could be in these, I guess. Can it be underneath? Can it be under here? I know that there was a vertex spawn like here, I think. Like maybe here or in here or something. Can it be at the back in like these? Okay. Good morning. I just watched your commented raid and came here to ask more about macro-like decisions. Why did you leave after 2 PM kills without even looting all of dorms? It was just because of what I said in the video. Because if my armor's completely trashed, then I'm not gonna stay because people are just gonna I'm just gonna get like two-tapped by even like relatively mediocre stuff. Like if I hear somebody shooting AP-20 slugs and my armor's like not class 4 worthy, he's gonna just one-tap me when he hits me. So I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah, so in here, okay. Wouldn't you make a lot more money per raid? If you survive, yes. But I don't think I will. You can push it too far, especially when you're solo, because you've got no one to back you up. That's the real idea. Back round spool thing on this side. Back round spool, which one? Which one's that? Down here somewhere. Is that like this side? You mean? I don't mind in the first floor dome, real first floor. Well, that spool there. So then in here, where are we talking about in D2 itself? Not this guy, I guess. I don't think anything's in there, right? Which one are we talking about? Not this one, I guess. Is it this one? In here? Or is this too far? Safe in the back room, yeah, there is. Next to the duffel, or down here. On the folders. Yeah, like on there or something. There's no loot in here, right? In the room 2, the door is openable. Yeah, the one at the back is openable. I know about that, so I haven't bothered. Okay, right. I think we're good. I think we're good. I feel like the loot in offline seems to be less. Yeah, apparently it's like one very specific snapshot of loot in offline. It's like some weird snapshot. So it's not the same. You get like you get the same loot distribution. I think there's like multiple loot distributions or something along those lines. I'm not really sure. It uses like one particular build of loot distribution. Heard footsteps, watch out. We were playing offline. Back in the other room, you're about to walk to it. Got all that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try Dome first, because Dome's a bit easier, right? And then what are we going to use weapons-wise? I kind of want to use the SVD. If I remember correctly, SVD builds its loot from thousands of captured offline raids. Ah, that's funny. I really want to do something about the SVD, so I'm actually very tempted to run it. Later, see you, Alter. We need to finish. We need to finish Punisher 6 as well, in theory. So if we do meet people, I don't know if the SVD is necessarily the best gun for like clearing out D2 though. I guess is the problem. Guess that is the problem. Ah, we want to run this actually. Use up our car kit and turn it into one of those thingamabobbins. Scavs are all clones. It does make me wonder why. I guess they have to build offline differently, I suppose. So kind of makes sense. Liam, hey, yes, exactly, exactly. Love the SVD. See many people bad mouthing it. Because you have to choose between ergo and recoil normally, but I feel like it's got a lot better. Needs to glow a little? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe widen out the perception dot a little bit. CPU, so I'm running a 5800 X3D, a 3070 GPU, and 32 gig of RAM. Where is my SVUD? Probably in here. Unless I lost them all. Did I lose them all? You know, the best way to find out with this is if you go into presets. I quite like doing this. You go SVD, open it up. There you go. So there is. I do have one. I have one somewhere. So it's going to be in one of these cases. And we know it's red. We know what it looks like. There it is. This is my point blank one. I don't know whether that's a good idea. This is a really good. This one's like hyper scuffed. Maybe we just use it and just go. We're loot running anyway, aren't we? So kind of whatever. Let's see. Have we got any mags for these things? No. I guess we'll have to buy one. It's okay. Are you bottlenecked? I've seen benchmarks 5800X 3D can do more. It's because I'm pushing it so hard with the stream as well at the same time, I think. It is cursed. We are just going to send it. Yeah, we'll go 120. That's the way we're going to go with this. We go at 20 and then like 2 10s or something. Oh, that didn't do it. It didn't do it. Where's the 10 round? I just use BT pretty much exclusively these days. We could top and bottom it with PS, I suppose. Given PS is purchasable. PS is not that much cheaper though. 805. Like it's not that much cheaper. Amazingly. Okay. We're a force to be reckoned with at point blank. We really are. 5 in there, 5 in there. And the double BTs. BTs, in we go. Bit more PS. Pop that in. CMS can go. Gonna get ourselves a new med. New CMS. I keep crafting loads of CMSs from these car kits, so loads of those to hand. Where's the CMS gone? There we go. Sell that one. Then, how many are we doing? We don't want a Boulder Pro, I don't think. I just don't think we want to have any flashlights now, just because, I mean, flashlight bug thing is really annoying. It does kind of help when you're, maybe it does help when you're looking for stuff. Like, let's just risk it. Let's just risk the flashlight bug. A lot of people are saying that it's better, that it's a lot better than it was. Let's just risk it. We're going to be inside anyway most of the time. Okay. So where's my cat tourniquets? How heavy are we? Well, we're not too bad actually. We're all right here. You have the leeway to take a nade with this build. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's looking pretty good. I don't like sword-ins, though. We'll sell those. Love Holosight and SVD for Punisher. Yeah, it's good. Honestly good. Actually good. Is it worth starting from level 0 this far in or wait for the next wipe? I would say, how practiced are you? If you need to practice, I would say play now. Because you basically get to play for free, not worry about your progression, know that you're probably not going to get up to max, and don't worry about it too much, is the thing I would say. You don't want to start the next wipe like unpracticed and then everyone be accelerating past you when you're trying to like make progress. It's just kind of a pain. Maybe we'll just take the CMS and rig or something. It's not bad. Worth more than the splint probably. How much are these? 13 PS injectors. Yeah, we'll take the paracord like this. How much are these guys? 40k? Oh, 24. They're about the same. Well, the surgical kit's actually more expensive. Well, we'll keep the paracord in there. It's fine. I'm making these cheaper myself, so I'm not sure if that's logic's flawed, but we'll go early. Go early. Right. Yeah, I'll start now. Yeah, we got the rope. What's the recoil ergo numbers on the SVD? Don't ask. Don't ask. You think you should use the workout bench in the hideout? Probably, yeah. I just keep forgetting. Got 1 out of 5 for Tarkov shooter. Tarkov shooter. Don't even care. I'm having fun slamming with the DVL. Nice. SVDS we punishing now. We're now collecting COFDMs. Let's see. Let me update the. I'm going to update the title here. Where's the edit button? YouTube helpfully covered it. Let's save that. Cool. I'm just saving that over. Right, we need to press a button onto it too. Key. Do that. There. What is the flashlight bug? It means you can be seen from like a distance. Yes, I've got a paracord. They should be fixing it soon. It looks like a dim flashlight is the problem. It looks like a dim flashlight from distance, even when it's off, which sucks. First wipe, level 43. Looking forward to my first fresh wipes experienced player. Do change. You're gonna have a great time. Second wipe is so good, especially if you put a lot of time into wipe 1. Are all the headsets the same? No, they have different EQ, so they sound different. They all do the same kind of thing. They all extend your hearing by the same range, but they have different EQ. So some of them decrease the ambient more, some of them increase bass more. So it really depends on personal preference, but there's a general consensus that the Contact 2s, the Razors, the Sword-ins, and the M32s are like pretty good, just depending on your preference. That the Contact 4s are like the best in the game, they're excellent, and that the GSSH is like passable, but it makes it's quite crunchy and quite tinny. Any particular gun you recommend starting off? What level are you? What level are you? Yeah, flashlight doesn't turn off properly from your view. Exactly. What level are you, Ben? Missed a bit. Oh, I didn't buy the key, did I? Didn't buy the keys. Whatever. Looks like an interesting SVD build. Well, I did this build last wipe, so I actually have the video from last wipe. I'm probably not going to do it the same, but you've been like, how's PMC hell? Yes, shout out to that one Veritas video for headphone comparison. I agree. I agree. It's very good. Go and watch Veritas's videos about headphones. Just to say, makes you want to die. Starting from scratch. I mean, right now it's kind of hard because people will have armor. So if you want to hit, and if you're not confident hitting headshots, which I'm personally not, then I like going PPSH, either with the regular mags or with the drum. The drum is like, it does cost a bit more if you're completely starting from scratch because it's like 50k for the gun, but It's the only way to get drum mag early, and you can just spray at people's legs until they die. I quite enjoy that. First stream, I'm catching. Love the content and the vibe. Thanks, Alexander. I'm an experienced player. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, fine. Well then, where do we want to go here? This way, I guess. I want to get to King. Finish search mission. Never used outskirts. You've never used the outskirts extract. How? How is that even possible? Uses H plus reserve siren plus rain. Yeah, that is bad. Get to the corner. So now we have to run the gauntlet and get across. Maybe. Ah! We're fine, it's all good, don't worry about it. Oh. Oh, I don't actually have... Oh, it's because I ran out of stamina, it's not because I've got blacked. Okay. Okay. Right, through we go. Arrgh! Let me through. Well, I think this raid is going swimmingly. Indeed, indeed. Did like what you said in your video, not expecting many scav kills in an actual raid. Well, what did I say exactly? Right. I'll try and find some stuff in this room. Start with. Oh, it's a power cord. Okay. Just close that for a minute. I don't know how you're supposed to be. I don't know how close you need to be to this stuff to get the little icon. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I wanted the flashlight just because it makes it a hell of a lot easier seeing stuff. Really does. Even despite the bug. You know, despite the bugs. Okay. Think about tickling Tarkov 8 with XMC. I don't know, honestly. I just feel like it's too clumsy. XMC's fun if you get the time to set up and stuff, but I feel like it's too clumsy. You need to be so aggro for Tarkov shooter. Have a look around. Best way to do Spartor. Is that the one, the shotguns headshots one? Or what? I forget. If that's the shotgun headshots ones, I just used 7mm block and just ran around and did it. Server racks open there. Yeah, we forgot to buy the keys, so we'll go and do that next time. I'll do that for next time. Here we go. Here we go. This is kind of a practice run almost, so it's all good. Borderline not worth checking. Well, people were swearing by it, so I don't know, man. There's a labs armband. I can't remember what you need to do for that. Yeah, so we've checked all of this. Is there anything up the top? I don't think there's anything up here, right? Or were there even more? Anything up here in this one? Doesn't really look like it. How bugged is bugged? I don't know. People are saying that it's fixed. Some people are saying that it's still bugged. People are saying that it definitely is still bugged. But exactly how bugged? Not really possible to know. Funny, there's a little thing there. There's to the big server room on this floor. Which one's that? How would you get to that one? That's going to take you to, what, over there somewhere? Ah, because it's in here, yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then we'll have a look through here. And then we'll just go up to Dome and just see if there's anything there. And then we'll extract. Actually, yes, I did take a rig. You look, he pewed my thing quite convincingly. What's wrong with flashlights? Basically, it shows like a glow of a dimly lit flashlight, even when it's off. But it only seems to happen sometimes. They seem to have done something to make it better. But apparently it's not completely fixed. A lot of people told me on good authority that it's still not fixed. As a solo player, you can't tell because you can't see the light, right? You can't see the flashlight when it's off on your own screen, but other people can see it. That's what people are saying. It sounds broken in Reserve. They've actually just done a new iteration of Reserve. So Reserve was broken for the longest time, but the last audio update should be better. Oh, we're not finding much in here, are we? As if last night, flashlight broke 100% thing. Killed the guy on factory, could see the glow and tracked him down. Flashlight was off on his gun. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm looking for COFDMs. Yeah, it's like at point blank it doesn't happen. At long range it doesn't happen. But there's this like weird intermediate ground, exactly, where you get this like strange effect. I'm just gonna run up to Dome up here this way. Yeah, I'm looking for COFDMs. Yeah. Saw that on the guy who shot you earlier, attachment hat. Oh, I don't know actually. And Lighthouse Brown. Oh, sorry, where's that? Lighthouse Brown Mansion? Dude, I didn't find anything in there. I found one Acer. I hit that building like 10 times. I found one Acer. 3 BTGs? Yeah, Hillside House was actually pretty good for stims, I thought, on Lighthouse. Otherwise, just run your scav loads. You saw the guy's flashlight was shooting at you when you crossed over the big open area. I guess I wasn't paying complete attention. Oh god. There's someone up in the dome. Should we go rush him? We might just die because we've got like no armor. Didn't plan on going for Lightkeeper, but now I am. Yeah, I actually might have sold 1 or 2 COFDMs that I'd found randomly, and I got on Moonshine. But well, we'll have a quick wander around. I don't think I haven't seen anything in here. Let's head upstairs. We don't really have much, so we'll just go for it. Are you sure where Vertex spawns, the COFDM spawn? I didn't see any COFDMs when I found the Vertexes, though. I didn't see any. Can we get through to the top floor from here? You can. Dude, I was ready for blood. What happened? I was ready for blood. Did you see? I had the bloodlust. I had the full-on bloodlust. Where is he? Maybe Shostu's extracting? Maybe. Why would he do such a thing, though? Is he on the rock over there or something? He's gone. He's gone. Okay. Or hiding. Well, because I looked out and I thought, I could be on the rocks over here, actually. It's possible. Two creatures fighting for dominance. One is the loot goblin, the other is the bloodlusted berserker. One's the min-max. There's less looting for me. It's more the... 'He is indeed gone. Okay, well, maybe we go and wander down through this then. Ay. 545 PP is more expensive than 762 PP because 762 you can't full auto it as sufficiently. You can get much lower recoil with 545 PP. Did I hear a gun clicking or something? I feel like I did. He's gonna die. Someone like sat in a dark corner. No, 545 PP. 545. Did you know that with the hole? Yes. If you fall out the hole, you do indeed die. This is true. You do indeed die. It's very high up. Hey Seb, thanks man. Oh, it's a random magazine. What's inside? Nothing. It's literally empty. Okay. We have nothing to lose with the old D2. Is the power on or what? Okay. Power is on. Alright, let's have a look through all these stupid things then. Radios. I'm looking there. I'll grab my magazine and see what prize I get. Old rubby rebs. I've got any computers and stuff. Okay. Might just stick to PS because of the cost. What? 545? I would definitely use PP. 545 PP deals with class 4 armor, which is really important, and it's not that much in the grand scheme of things. PP is going to let you down and do the whole, you shot 17 times, hit 17 times, and did not kill anyone. I really would use PP as a bare minimum at this point in the white, in my opinion. Even if it's expensive, it's worth it. Or at least stack it. At least stack it. At least stack 10 rounds of PS on top. I know it takes a bit longer to do, but it's definitely worth having your first bullets at least be the penetrating ones. It really is. You fall through the hole. It's the longest distance you can fall in the game. Wow. Big shooters. Military circuit board, not terrible. I'm not D2 camper, am I now? Am I the D2 camper? Oh god. I'm the D2 camper, guys. What was I using on the VPO? I was using the Elcan. Let's try not to be that guy. Yes, you are. No! It's not true. It's not true. Can it be down here or anything? Alright. Am I the D2 camper? Are we the bad guys? Only more than 10 seconds of D2 makes you the camper? Scary stuff. I decided to buy a second thick case the other day. First time I've had two. My stash is almost empty. And that's how I feel, because I bought my second one the other day as well. It was just about getting around to it. I had the money for it, but... Thing is, if you try to force it, you end up spending loads of extra, because you end up buying like tons of moonshines at like 300 and something K. So... This time we've now decided we're going to work on it slowly over time. Okay, well that was... We hit the spots we kind of wanted to hit, except for the dome rooms. I wonder if it's even worth going down into D2, when you can just hit the reserve over and over and over again, you know? How'd you peek around corners without getting blasted? Try to hear them and then just push out and use desync to kill them before they see you. That's kind of the idea. You get an advantage if you rush out, but you have to hit them, otherwise then they kill you. So, don't really need it. I kind of did, I guess. Yeah, VPXs, military circuits, vertexes, COFDMs, they do share the same spawns pretty much, I think. I mean, there might be exceptions to this. It's impossible to really know, but as far as I understand, yeah, they do. So you're at the whims of RNG, because there's quite a lot of those different items, right? That's part of the problem. So many of those items that, you know, sometimes you get an MCB, sometimes you get this, sometimes you get that. Let's see. So there was actually, you get good stuff out of reserve though, to be fair. So yeah, one thing I quite like doing now is doing these. So the vodka ones, let's see how much they are. That's still kind of worth it. 1, 2, only just though. So you get both of these and then use the MCB. Oh, I've got it in my case. We'll take it out. I'm just gonna cycle it through this way, rather than selling it. I'm going to buy this Ash 12 as well, because that Ash 12 is actually really quite good value. Now that MCBs are much cheaper. And you sell them all for 200k. Whee! And I think we spent, I don't know, 100 and something on it. Pretty good. What did I take out? The splint. Okay, cool. I'll sell half this gump later. Yeah, I decided we're going to slowly work towards the next moonshine. Gonna have to like build up these. Once we get these, a few more of these, then we can start like looking for bargains. Under 270 is like a real bargain, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I'll buy them from Therapist. I use this one. I don't like this one as much. This one is really like really jumpy, but you can make this, which is quite handy. So what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to use the sugars. Although I think I used them all already. We're going to try and use the sugars to refill our food. Come on. Come on. That'll do. One of them will do for now. We'll use this to refill our food. This stops us buying... That now stops him buying mayo, which is kind of interesting. And then we use this in the craft. Like this. And then these things cost 150. I'm making them anyway, but they make really slowly. They make slower than this craft cycles. And then the food is like kind of free. You know, I mean, these... Because these are about... This is about 100k for two of these, and this is 150k. It's about 250 to make a moonshine, but they're 280 on the flea market, so... Yo, Pumper Jumper! How's it going, man? Hope you had a good stream. What you been getting up to? We finally managed to finish Tarkov Shooter 7 on our side, and we're now looking for COFDM radios. People like these mags, I think. Right. I think we're pretty good. We need another This thing is actually super busted, so we will. Yeah, let's get a new car kit. Like, if we're using the car first aid kit, I don't feel bad about, you know, buying a new one every time, because we can do the craft and stuff. Then this thing is, though, it's really screwed. We'll still use it. This is still better than class 5 for one shot, but it basically will only take one. It'll take one hit, and then it'll be less. It'll be worse than class 5. So it's like, it's kind of like, I would say this is probably like a Corund in effectiveness. I don't know exactly, but it probably is. Right. Right. Did you do 7 onwards? I did in the end. Hello, sir. First time caught you live. Love your videos. Thank you, man. Bank batches worked out. Yeah, I just use thingy bob for that. Hello, Vince. Only mill, don't need another thing. Yes. You found an MCB, does it prove COFDM? I think so, yeah. I think so. Let me just catch up. Killed Sigil and some Timmies? Nice one, dude. Diet of sugar and mayonnaise? That's the way it goes. That is how it goes. I love it. Can't seem to find the scope you mentioned. Do I need another mount for it? No, it's this one. It's this one here. It's this, the Elkan Spectre. You need to have... I was using this stupid riser mount, but you don't need this. You need to have the 215 rail, though, obviously. But it comes with this. And then you put the Elkan Spectre on it. Well, spend the money on gear. Maybe it doesn't sleep well. It's been running... Yeah, I haven't been able to run PMCs. That's the problem. Did you buy the keys? Not yet. How much is COFDM? Well, you have to find them. Oh, right. So what was it? RB... Let me see. RBRS. Actually, let me just... Oh, no, I don't have these. Okay. Don't have these. RBRS. And then the other one's RBR... something. How is it called? RLSA. This one here. That one. I mean, they're cheap. Okay. So RBRLSA, good. And RBRS, good. All right. What map do you think is next? Streets expansion. I think only Terminal is to come. I don't think we've got any other maps to come. Right, I'm going to run this next. I'm going to go load this next raid. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. We're going to do the... We're going to do these rooms. And then we'll see. Yeah, I did buy the keys. I'm going to press the buttons as well. I'm going to run one quick ad for everyone while I run off. And I'll see you in a second. Back in a moment. Rightio. Nice thing about reserves, it loads quite quick. But means it's slightly worrying to get onto when you're running off to go to the bathroom, because you're like, is it gonna just load me in? I don't know. People load in pretty quick to this thing. COFDM. If you don't want to get no ads, subscribe to get no ads. Yeah. You back? I'm back. Arena, yeah, arena. That doesn't count, that does it? Suburbs is not Suburbs is not part of the game. There's this DLC / has been pushed out. Yes, 5 COFDMs. Pita Falafel, thank you for the 1 month. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Hello, Mr. Beef. Hello, Calvi. Yeah, there's SSD thingies. Yeah, exactly. We need to get those for Lightkeeper. The first quest for Lightkeeper. Yep. Why not losing Lighthouse? Because I find Lighthouse really tough. You end up with loads of PvP. Like, the cottages are absolutely rammed. Like, the villas are rammed all the time. You have to deal with the rogues if you're in the camp. Like, on reserve, you can just kind of like mindlessly farm it in some ways because there's much less path to resistance because people go down into the underground, the Chad people. So generally is mid-geared and low-geared people at the top, and that's kind of where the spawns are. So you've misspelled COFDM. Oh no. COD FM? Oh no, we're now a Call of Duty radio station. Thank you. I just realized you kind of look like Linus. I get that like every video. At least someone says Tarkov tech tips or something. Tarkov will have boring mid-year technical patch with no content. Probably this time, yeah. Thanks for all the help from the YouTube. No problem, Peter. Appreciate it, buddy. The no ad thing worked. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Goofy. What primary weapon is that? Yeah, it's an SVD. Supposedly, anyway. Trap 10 is crazy. Yeah, you die real quick. Call of Duty radio. Card radio. Scav Lighthouse at night. I don't know. I did quite a bit of it. None of it worked. What are the benefits to completed Lightkeeper quest? I've just never done it before. I just kind of want to do it. Try and do those quests because I've not done them. I've done Kappa before, right? This is kind of the thing. I've done Kappa before, so I want to. Oh, this is a bit of an awkward spawn for this one. Sometimes you just get caught out and die here if you run across like this. This is like one of the worst spawns on the map, actually. People can run across there and they can run across there. Wow, that's an early shootout. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that spawn. Mr. Beef, have you been able to upgrade your internet like you spoke about this here? Yes, I have. Look, there's no ping counter in the corner. We're all upgraded. We're... Okay. Well, that was unexpected. The audio kind of worked, but... Oh no, the armor! What is he? What did he hit me with? Huh. EFT radio. That took me way too long to kill the guy. Reason to wear a class 4 helmet? Yes. I like these. I've really gotten into these. I like these a lot, and they're quite cheap. They're only 40k. I think it's worth it. Love the reaction time. It's, my guy slid to a stop, and then it was just like really awkward. Yeah, that was a pretty... I shouldn't really have won that. Oh, he's... Was that Flechette? It was Flechette. I'm freaking lucky to be alive, guys. I'm incredibly lucky to be alive. But again, you know, the power of the class 6. All you need. And we got one more kill for a good old Punisher. Bounce! Hello! Hello! Happy Monday. Hi, hi, hi. Whoa! No! Oh, I ran out of bullets. No! Did I keep the 20 out and not in? No! No, I could have killed him then. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. That's my own fault. Oh well. Point fire SVD. No, the 10 rounder. No. No. I don't think he wanted to visit. No, I know. He was chilling. He was chilling. Thorax. Headshot. I mean, didn't feel like it, did it? Oh, that was rough. BCP. Oh well, enjoy the SVD, my dude. We survived quite a few shots. Look at this. It still absorbed the blunt damage, even in the state that it was in. Like the power The sheer power of the CTSK is so good. I heard to watch. Yeah. Done that so many times during the SVD task. No armor points. Yeah. Want to go with the 20s? I did have a 20, but I didn't reload the 20. I repacked the 20 and then didn't put it back in my gun because I'm an idiot. I should have just taken 2 20s. SVD is underrated. I think the SVD is really good now. I think it's really good. Does it make sense to prioritize searching duffels? I don't think so. It just takes too long. I don't think there's any point. I think the SVD is really good now because of the recoil change. I think it's become much better. It's like one of the guns that struggled before because of the whole like ergo to recoil trade-off, and now you just get 15% better recoil with no trade-off in ergo. So now you can just reach before previously unknown levels of recoil on the SVD whilst actually having it still be usable. I think it's a good gun. I used it a bit on interchange the other day, and it felt really strong. Felt really strong. SVD is thrown away after punch part 6. Yeah, that's the thing. I never bothered finishing it because you don't need it for Lightkeeper. I'm still kind of slowly chugging towards it. So we'll get another one. We won't this time. We won't run a disgusting one because that one was just in my. Oh, that's a bargain. That one, I think. That bargain. Yeah. Didn't really want it, but it's a bargain. Anyway, so we'll run 2 20s this time, I think. Just better, just better. And then we'll go with. We'll actually keep this. We'll go with something that's like semi good. We don't need to go crazy. We can still get unsuppressed. Like I don't really mind going unsuppressed, but. Probably going to be close range. It's just a bit clumsy. It's a bit of a clumsy gun. Like a hollow version of the SVD. Can work. Can be quite nice. 130. Maybe we do want to go this way. It is considerably better if you do this. In fairness. 110. Do we want to have the suppressor? 81. It does have a massive impact on the recoil overall. You know what? Maybe we don't even want to bother with this. If we're just like, you know, if we're just running, I've got a better idea. We'll do this at some point, but I'm not really doing Punisher right now. It's not quite the gun that I want to use. I think we're going to go with this. We're going to try the MP5 SD a bit more. We're going to try this instead. How much are these? They're so cheap because no one uses this gun. I think the MP5 SD might now be slightly underrated. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Give it a go. Punisher's questline worth completing. You know, all you get is the BP barter now for completing Punisher 6. I guess we're not going to go full on crazy, are we? We'll do a bit like this, and then we'll go like 20 at the bottom. And then we'll go. Actually, I know what we'll do. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do the good old rainbow, but we need to have some out like this. So we're going to go for 20, and then 10 of these babies. 10 of these PvP babies. There we go. PvP's actually good. Actually good. And then we'll go with like. How much have we got of AP? We can actually buy AP, so it's not too bad. Maybe we'll go like 10 and 20 then or something. Something like that. Something like that. TTSK. 2 of these. Get rid of those. We'll go AP6s and I guess we'll go PST. Actually, we can keep the PST up here because it's so cheap. That means we can go PvP in here. That's better. This is interesting. Okay. Let's try this. No, I think we needed just one of these, I believe. Oh no, we do need a second. Okay. And like this, because I don't know. I just feel like if we're looting with the SVD, I kind of want to just have, you You know, something small and like easy to carry around just with me. Really is the idea. So let's repair this. Right. Talk punish. Oh yeah, because you need Epsilon. Yes, if you're standard account, yeah, you do need to do it. You do need to do it. I agree with that for sure. For sure. Yeah, you need to do it if you're standard account. But if you're not standard account, you really don't need it. All it does now is give you BP. But yeah, standard account, you do need to do it. I agree. And more of a satisfaction thing. Yeah, like I will complete it eventually. How are we doing on this stuff? We all good now? Yeah, cool. Okay, but we need a bag because we're looting stuff. So let's go into... Is this one? Where's my bag? Oh, it's here. Pick a bag from this set. Something middle-sized. Switchblade. Yep. 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 I've reorganized everything, so I've like lost where I would put my stuff. Oh, there we go. The dog tags are going in there. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So then we've got the 2 keys, right? So I do want to prioritize going into dome if possible. Don't have a laser on this, but I'm not sure if I need it. Let's just try this. Solid. Solid. You like best helmet? Covers ears? Yeah. All right, gonna go now. See you next stream. Thanks. Thanks, Corrosive. Hey, man. How much is Humpback? I don't know. I didn't actually check this time. BS and BT, they found a ton on streets. Yeah, that's true. PvP still bugged? I thought you said it was bugged in the class for helmet video. I don't really know. We're just going to use it anyway. I don't actually know. I'm not sure. I didn't check. I didn't check since. Hey, yo, new player here. Do you have tips on controlling spray on full auto? Feels like bullets don't go where the sights go. Just try it in offline mode a lot. Like take in like 6 mags and just try it in the offline mode. You have to pull the gun down and then push it back up slightly because what you're doing is you're fighting against the auto control from the PMC. That's the problem. Because the player so when you fire and do nothing with the mouse, it jumps up and then settles down halfway. So to combat that, you have to pull down and then push back up halfway. And it depends on each gun. As people are saying, crouching takes like 1/3 of your recoil away. Going prone takes away 2/3. Going prone is really risky though. AK-101, most underrated gun. A lot of people are using it. I think it's really good. TC, since it's cheaper. I like the TC. I like the TC helmets. I think they're really good. And also, the thing about the TCs is they're like half the price. And it's like, are you going to get hit in the ears from the front? Like, I don't know. Like, you can do, but I'm not sure if it's worth the 80k. It probably is, just like to increase the survival rate, but ULAC always gets taken though. This is the thing. It's like an economic thing versus a survival rate thing. Like you definitely get better survival rate with the ULAC overall because you will do because they're identical except for the ears of it. But it's like economically, is it worth it? I probably should just run the ULAC, right? So I don't get shot in the ear. But the sick case is just a better docs case. It can't have all the same stuff. There's actually there's like a Venn diagram of some things that both can take and some only the sick can take and some things only the doc case can take. So I don't think you can put, there's certain intelligence things you can't put in the sick, which is the issue. But yeah, getting your gear and character stats is terrible. The stats do one thing, but then I feel that the actual just recoil of the gun, they're just like the base guns are so bad. You want to run something that's kind of mid tier, like the basic AKs, especially 7.62 AKs, so much recoil on them. It's like kind of unnecessary amounts of recoil. So you might want to try something a bit like with a bit less recoil if you can, because otherwise they feel uncontrollable unless you're on semi-auto. Like the SMGs are usually a good shout. The ammo is not very good, but if you hit people in the head, then it's okay, and you can fire like 1,000,000 bullets with things like the PPSH. Like it doesn't have like low recoil, but it's better than the 7.62 AKs. What's your guesstimate as to how many more days in this wipe? I think it's going to be end of June the wipe, so I think 2 months. So how many days that is? 60. Tan ULAC is cheap because it's really obvious and you get shot in the head. That's why. I don't mind using it on factory or on like labs, let's say, but I wouldn't use it like on woods. Yeah, sick K6 dog tags. Yes, exactly, and it's bigger. Yeah. Been feeling terrible versus geared players. Don't know what I could run that would be effective with level 1 traders. Like, going leg meta is probably the best bet at late in the wipe. So PPSH shooting people's legs with LRNPC, or getting a shotgun and shooting people in the legs with it, actually is probably better, honestly. Until later. Like, you can step up, you can use some other stuff early on in the wipe, but because pretty much everyone's using class 4 now, it's going to make it really hard. So I would just go for leg meta until you get to level 16 or so, 15, 16. And then when the flea opens up and you get to level 2 traders like level 2 Prapor, then you have a bit more, you have a few more options as to what to do. But right now, I'd probably just either go headshots only or leg meta, one or the other. You have to kind of make a choice. Untar helmet? The availability of ammo for the UMP is what makes it so good. The UMP is okay. The UMP's taken some nerfs. Its horizontal is nowhere near as good as the other guns. But it's still certainly usable. Like it's no longer top tier, and it's not like the sidearm of choice for people running a DVL, for example, with AP bullets. But it's still fine. Early wipe, it's still good. It does decent damage. It's got high damage, and it will be fine. And it's actually relatively low recoil compared to some of the other guns, because it's got quite high. Well, it's got low fire rate, which is the thing really. PPSH with LRNPC. It's what I use at the beginning of every wipe. I use PPSH with LRNPC. This wipe, you could even buy a drum for it. It's like the only drum that you can buy early. It makes it kind of expensive if you're new, because it's like 50k, because it's the gun's 25 and the drum's 25, something like that. They're probably even cheaper than on the flea, though. Nobody expects the UMP onwards. What about the SR25? Kind of expensive now, because you have to buy it from the trader. That's the problem. Ah, okay, we're up a dome already. Lovely. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying the MP5 SD. We used it a little bit on woods the other day, and it felt quite good. So, have a quick skim through this bit, and then we'll go upstairs to the locked rooms. No, we'll close this just so people don't automatically know someone's been up here. Let's just see if we ever get anything in these. Find it's like, yeah, very few items in these things. Really quite rare. Okay, let's go. Ooh. This way. Nothing really on the shelves, doesn't look like. Is there anything on this side? Endurance 24. Love it. Okay, let's go upstairs. To these special rooms. I've never looted these before. Oh, not that one, apparently. Is it this one? The reason I'm skipping the safes? They don't have COFDMs in them. We are looking for COFDM radios, my friends. I've never been in this room. Try out the ADAR? Nah. Part of the power of 556 is the full auto-ness of it. That was actually quite a good room to... Quite a good room to see out. People doing this stuff, actually. Oh, it's this room. Oh, that's actually kind of sneaky. Actually a kind of sneaky room, that. Interesting. Room's very constant 7-minute runs on reserve. How many COFDMs do you find, Jorga? I'd be interested to know. Do you find a lot? Do you find none? Do you find a couple here and there? What's your experience? I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything in here at all. There's like nothing in this room at all. Nothing in the toolbox. Nothing loose really at all on the outside. Am I missing something, or is that it? Because that was pretty lackluster. Burst fire is pointless, I agree. Check the rack closest to the back door. Or this one. Or over here. Oh, you mean downstairs? Somewhere else? It should be this one. On the first floor. Got unlucky. This is the perfect room for killing people there. That's disgusting. Cut. DRS. What's this hot rod give you? Endurance, strength, mag drills. Yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing in these. Yeah, there's literally nothing in here. Kind of sad. Question, are you going for Kappa? I'm not. I'm actually not. Oh, I technically need that. Okay. I actually have enough. I'm into unlocked drawers. Apparently people say there's like loads of COFDMs. You can get them in these. I don't know. Lighthouse Shallows? I don't know. It was worth checking because I've never been in these before, so... Don't you used to be better, but they nerfed it to the ground? Okay. Fair enough. First floor. All the quests required for Kappa. Dude, there's so many though, dude. There's so many. An insane amount. Okay, we'll go back down to the first floor. You have to point it out to me. You said by the back door, the shelf by the back door. I mean, to be fair, this is also pretty... Well, yeah, I guess it's not as good that. You can't see, can you? Like over here? Like this one? No. This? This? I don't know. Did I hear something? Okay. So now where's best to go? I guess we could go down into D2 again. Or we just reset, given we're up here. Could just reset. Not sure if we've got enough XP. Have we got enough XP for them to be fine in raid? What does reserve start off with? Is reserve 40 minutes? I can't remember. I can always just wander through here for a minute and just... Whoops. Ah. Go and loot this bit. Check 15. We had a look at check 15, but the problem with check 15 is that it's like 5 million. 5 million for the key. Which is fine, and I don't mind paying. But what I don't want to happen is to pay 5 million for the key, and then we literally just don't find it in there. And or we die every time we go in there. Thing is, I don't care about the loot. I want those radios. I specifically want the radios. I don't care about money. I'm not bothered. Drop down. I've looked in a bunch of times as scav on drop down. 6 out of 6 from 10 attempts of check, but maybe that's just luck. I don't really know. COFDM Vertex broken crates on Lighthouse during scav runs. Yeah. Perhaps. Perhaps. How many quests from Kappa? I'm actually not going for Kappa. I'm trying Lightkeeper and doing his business. Because I've never done it before. Never done Lightkeeper and his shenanigans. I play all solo, Marco. I play all solo. Brown Mansion. I think, isn't there only one tech spawn in there? I ran that a bunch when we were looking at vertexes and I only found one Acer in like 10 runs. Problem with this is it's all like weapon parts loot, which is like the most frustrating kind of loot. Huh. Oh, we got enough space these days that I can just sell this all later. Sell that, sell this, sell this. None of this is really worth anything. What are those to start with? Where did you get your SJ9s for assessment 3? I mean, I'm nowhere near assessment 3. But how many do I have? I actually have 3 already. I just literally got them from scavs. Literally just got them from scavs. So I've just been keeping them as I've been scav running. The other way you can do, like, if you go back to reserve, if you go back as a scav, it's quick to load in and you can do drop down room. I was trying to do that. That was quite fast, but Papa Snug, yeah, the game is very hard at the beginning. The game is very, very tough at the beginning for sure. I would genuinely go and buy like 4 mags of well, yeah, I'm just not sure if using like regular ammo makes it really hard. You have to play in almost a bit of a meta game kind of way if you're playing late wipe as a new player. Like using shotguns and shooting at people's legs is genuinely quite good early. But yeah, learn the maps, and then if you are going to use something like the MP5, go into offline mode and you buy like 5 magazines worth of PST, and then just practice the recoil. Just practice the recoil over and over and over, and then like without bots even, just like fire it without moving your mouse to see what the pattern is. Then try and fire it and keep it in the same place. Do that a few times, and then go into play against scavs, and then just get used to doing the pull down that you need to. Is it more for fun or other reasons that you play solo? It's partly because... So previously I didn't have very good internet, so it made it very difficult to go and play solo with... to play duos with other people. I might start thinking about doing some stuff with other streamers now that the internet's better. The other reason is just I find it really hard to engage with chat in the way that I like to do if you're playing with multiple people in like Discord or whatever. It's like really hard. Just really hard. Right, I'm going to press the button. Yo, yeah, Basha, hello man. Got a tank battery for my scav case. Have you done the quest yet? Have you done the quest yet? When we have to hand it into Prapple. So keep it for that. What streamers would you like to play with if given the chance? Who'd be fun to play with? I don't know, just all the usual suspects, all the guys that I normally either go and raid or like speak to or whatever. Like I'd like to play with I think playing with Jesse would be fun. I'd like to play with Hayes. That'd be quite cool. Who else? It'd be quite fun to play with somebody who's like turbo chatted to like learn some of the areas that I'm not very good at. Yeah, it is an interesting looking motion, isn't it? Who else? Airwing, that'd be cool. To be honest, I'm kind of up for anyone really who's got like this sort of similar vibe, but right. Yeah, so from here I've just been rushing the drop down room with this guy. I guess we can go through King. We're just on scav this time, so probably already looted, but who knows. And Deadly Slob, that'd be fun. There's quite a few people who'd be cool to play with. What else we got? Oh boy. All the things. Hayes could have a nice time. Yeah, Hayes is super chill as well. He's a super chill guy. I'm not very good at what you call it, landmarks, call outs, whatever. I'm not very good at call outs because I only ever play on my own. It makes it really tough. What's he said? Do you like RuneScape or any MMOs? I haven't played any MMOs for a while. I used to play RuneScape back in the day, but like I haven't for a long time. I'm not really playing any MMOs right now. I haven't for a while. Oh, Rusty, sorry, dude. What did you say again? You said, what actually did you say? Oh, yeah, sell it to the flea or whatever. Yeah, I said keep it for the quest. If you haven't done the quest, keep it for the quest. Giga Slob stream? It would be fun, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be fun? Struggle to even survive a raid? Yeah. That's how it goes at the beginning. You just have to learn how to extract. Like, extracting should be your main priority at the beginning. Just learning how to get out and trying to do the quests that don't require extract, I guess. Makes it slightly easier, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any point looking up here. Half-man. I think I've seen... Yeah, maybe once. Did he do like a Let's Play? Has he got like Let's Plays of Tarkov or something? Rings a bell on YouTube. Long time watcher, first time chatter. Hello, Loud Bob. Watching along on big TV while I work from home. Wow, fantastic. Love it. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. We are currently trying to find COFDM radios. And it's not easy. Not easy. Where were we going to go next? We were going to go into D2/Dome. I guess we want to go up to Dome first. Easier than going down through here, because we're going to run into all the Giga Chads. Oh no, we were going to go drop down, weren't we? Yeah, let's go drop down next. Let's do that next. Do that next. Custom hardcore? Nice. Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to do that, but I always run out of time. I never have enough time. I don't stream enough. I don't stream enough. I'd like to stream more, eventually. Ugh, if I could like get some of the stuff edited and not have to edit it myself, then maybe I could stream a bit more. I don't know. Oh boy! What's going on over there? This alarm. At least we don't have a headset on right now. Makes it 10 times worse if you've got like GSSH or whatever. Drop down! Here we go. I find drop down means just like never looted, or at least not for the high value stuff. I found like some good stuff in here. Elimination failed. Never found any CFDM radios though. Still stuck on the stupid Slayer quest? Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. At least you can, if you get your... Can you do it with the med station now? Craft the CMS, sorry, the car kits. I usually, with this run, I usually just go in there, like check the King building and then just leave. Just cycle to scav. Make the use of the... It's interesting how it's like different sound over here. Wee woo. Thanks again. Great for Tarkov knowledge if there was one. No problems. I always use my moonshine case to get the battery. I just do that every single time, every wipe. Just use that to get the battery. Moonshine to the rescue. Lighthouse Chalet, garage, and the dead body. Only advice is to rush Chalet and the Merin key. Well, we found the 2 VPXs, didn't find any UFDM radios while we did that. Stream is looking good, my man. Thanks, Airwing. Hello, buddy. How's it going, dude? 1440p, baby. What's your advice about COFDM radios, Airwing Marine? What's your advice? Where did you do it? Did you do it Lighthouse Chalets? Did you do Reserve? Did you do Check 15? Given that you're further down the Lightkeeper questline. We just got onto the Lightkeeper questline today, finally. We did Tarkov 7. Tarkov Shooter 7. Taking us long enough. It's taken us long enough. COFDM's a no vertex. My favourite content creator just popped into my other favourite content creator stream, Poggers. Yeah, me and Owen get on really well. We're certainly YouTube buddies. That's for sure. Good friend of the stream. Airwing Marine. Alright, junk all this stuff. Junk this. Tons in Marion Hillside U6A Chalet. Ugh, okay. More lighthouse. More lighthouse recommendations. I was kind of hoping to avoid that if I could. But yeah, okay. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way. Let's sell the Hybrid 46 to unsuspecting people who don't know the barter. See, now no one has an excuse. Now that the barters don't exist, you can literally see it right here. It's not like people have it filtered out anymore. Okay, we've only got a little bit of time left, my friends. So is there anything that we can do that's relatively speedy? D2? We've been in D2 a couple of times. We still push about 6. We can't do it on factory though. What were these quests that came up on streets? What were these ones? We had these things here. Surveillance and watching you. How'd you do those? Because like a secondary thing that I'd like to do is to get to 46 because you start to accelerate your levels. We only have 75 KXP left to do. Is the thing. Lighthouse water treatment. Yeah, like you have to deal with the rogues though. I find myself just like stuck forever in Lighthouse water treatment. You're constantly dealing with like player scavs and rogues, and sometimes you just die randomly out of nowhere. It's like I have to crawl. I crawl through water treatment, and it takes me forever to get anything done. Maybe it's just because I don't go there very often, but it just really puts me off. I like being able to move around and feel like I'm, easily doing stuff. Watching using parking garage under Concordia, you need the security key. Like he believes is game changing. And surveillance is what? Yes, Concordia's security room. And then what was the other one? Watching you. Are they both the same kind of thing? Oh no, you need Hotel 215. Hotel key 215. You need to get flash drive with recordings. Yeah, it's in Pinewood somewhere. And surveillance is way to the parking garage for a house. 1 staircase. Door to the room. Well, you have to just grab some information as a working hard drive or something. Okay, so you need Concordia key, security room key, and you need Hotel 215 key. Alright. Do I have this already? Maybe I do. What was the other one? Hotel 215. I have this one already? I must have it already somewhere. This is all my keys. I'll let chat tell me where it is. Surveillance? Yeah. Getting to what? Well, treatment as a chore? I mean, I'm USEC. I find it a chore. Yeah, Pinewood 215. This one. It's not called Hotel. It's called Pinewood 215. I'm pretty sure I have security as well. What does the security look like again? It looks like... It looks like a lab's office key or something. Maybe I don't have it. Okay. I wonder why I saw it and then didn't keep it. I don't know. I always read it as like owned 215. I don't know if there's something wrong with me. Almost certainly. Right, we'll keep those in there for another day. Alright, well, I mean, this is probably not the best loadout for Streets of Tarkov, but we'll just try it. So, Concordia basement and the hotel in the thingy bob. Alright, we'll just try this. And we're going to go and grab one of those. I guess we don't need paracord because there's no red rebel extract. So we'll stick that up there and we'll keep our hummus kit. Our CMS kit, we'll put that back in here. Alright, let's just try and load it and do this quick. Try and do one. We're only going to have time to do one of them, I think. We're only going to have time to do one. Yeah, machinery key has 0 out of 1 because we had like a 25 at one point, and then they made those keys 1. They made those keys 1 out of 1. So what they did was they took everyone's key and they just like subtracted 25 uses. But I'd already used it once, so I had 24 out of 25. So they took off 24 and it went to 0, which was quite funny. David, 47. I've recently found your channel, by the way. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Need to make searchable keys. That'd be cool. If you could like search your inventory, that'd be neat. You think you'll play much arena? I think so. It depends on what the crossover's like and stuff. I'm not really sure yet. I don't really know. It's gonna depend. It's gonna depend what the crossover looks like, what the mechanics look like. I don't know yet, really. I don't know. Why do you want to get to level 46 ASAP? So level 46, the daily quest XP jumps extraordinarily, and the same thing with the weeklies. I should have checked my weekly actually. We're not going to do it because I'm going to run out of time otherwise, but I'll check it after the raid. But your daily quest XP jumps a lot, so you can crack through the levels like no problem if you want to get to 46. Not that it really matters, but it just feels quite nice leveling up. Getting to 45 to 46 is one of the longer levels until you're way higher level. Like there's basically no, you'll notice there's practically nobody level 46 to 50. Almost no one. Because it takes ages to get from 45, like 38 up to 46. And once you're there, then the daily XP is like crazy. You can basically get a whole level with a weekly. It's nuts. How close to Lightkeeper? Dude, I'm miles away. I'm literally on the very first task. Miles away. We're miles away. When 3D printer in the hideout? But yeah, I think arena's going to be interesting to see. It would be nice for me because I would probably play it a lot off stream, I think, in some ways. Like I'll play it on stream as well, sure. But it's one of those things where I find it hard to dedicate. Like I have my stream times that I dedicate the time to playing, and it's like a big block. But with the family and everything, and especially with the little ones waking up at the night, it's kind of hard for me to do. Like I'd love to do, because I used to do evening streams, but with the two kids, they're both like, one's 2.5 and one's 6 months old. They wake up and stuff, and it's like it's tough on the wife. So I reserve the evenings to make sure that I'm like I can do stuff. I just can't just be sat here like for a block of like 3 hours. That's the problem. Whereas with arena, I could just like crack through a few games like offline if I'm off stream or whatever. So I feel like arena I might actually play it quite a bit, just me. And I also feel that a bunch of my mates who have played Tarkov in the past but don't want to play the main game, I think they might actually, because almost everybody actually got EOD, because a bunch of us played for a while. A lot of people got EOD, so they're all going to get arena for free. So I feel like a lot of them might play too, and that'd be really nice to play with my like IRL buddies, because I haven't played Tarkov with them for a bazillion years because they all gave up basically. But it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Banana casually being level 48. How long have you been level 46 plus though? You don't have the Europe version of Linus Tech Tips? Yeah, I get that a lot. I actually get that more than anything else. Gonna go? See you, dude. What time is it in SK? Most underrated gun. I feel like this gun might be good now. After the buffs to the recoil, the decrease in recoil. I keep saying nerf. Quick question. I just use the car first aid kits. They're better than Grizzlies because they use time. Well, they're a lot cheaper for start. I use them because most people use Salewa. Some people use Grizzlies. My rationale is I don't need all that HP. It's too much. It's not necessary. Yes, it heals up everything in one go, including breaks and stuff. But if you need to heal like a light bleed or a heavy bleed, it takes 5 seconds, which takes longer than the associated heavy bleed, light bleed, or splint item. You have to wait for the full animation to finish before you get that status effect healed. There are some benefits, like if you have a bleed and a break and a limb that's like low but not blacked, you can heal all of those things simultaneously with the Grizzly. So there are some advantages to it, but ultimately it comes down to cost, right? The car kit costs at least, at most 11k from Therapist, and that's after taking a huge bump in price this wipe. Sometimes you can get the humpback salmon for like 7 or 8k and get them really cheap. I buy them en masse when they're down at that price because you can get then car kits for like 8,000 rubles, which is insane. And I never really run out of meds, honestly. Like if I kill somebody, they're gonna have meds on them. If I die, well, I just lost the kit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like there's been like 2 or 3 situations where I've run out of meds with the car kit over like the last 3 wipes. So I just don't see the point in running even a Slayer, personally. Like everybody has a heavy bleed item alongside for, even with the Slayer, and the Slayer technically heals heavy bleeds, but it takes too much durability out, so no one runs people run a heavy bleed item alongside it, you know? So it's kind of what, there's no point. Yeah, Airwing's a grizzly man. I kind of appreciate the grizzly people. Like the Slayer is just the default, you know. Slayer was boring. Slayer was boring. Grizzly people, I do get it. I get the grizzly people. Oh, let me open the door. Right, okay. Let me go this way. I might blow up my computer with this running this map, but we'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We shall see. I'm gonna try and get up to Concordia. I might just die going past check 15, but yeah, streets. It's just streets things. It was really weird then. Like it was running like complete garbage, and then it's probably okay. Is it okay now? Yeah, it should be okay now. It was running like complete garbage, and then all I did was minimize it and then put it back up. Obviously some weird bug or something. Well, let's just get some stamina. Streets things. Right. This way. This way. Whip out the cheese. The problem with the cheese is that it doesn't heal lights, and then it is only 100. And 100 is small. 100 is low. It is not really enough. Let's go over to Concordia. Conco. Yo, bit of little glitchiness. Whether I should go in the back is a good question. Up to ton, you can go over 6k. It really does. It really does. It does look so much better with it, doesn't it? It's insane. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of dumb. To be honest, I shouldn't do this. If you want to survive, don't do this. I'm not pre-pained either, which is like extra dumb. Like 3 levels of dumb. Yeah, the 6k thing is really outdated, I agree. Stream is good now, was extremely choppy. Yeah, something was weird was going on with the thing, but it's looking okay now. I think it was loading all of the assets in. I think. Oh my god. Oh my word. Twitch has superior tech. Really complicated, hard to explain. The CDN is second to none. Always got to have Calic B and army advantage. Yeah, it's true. If you're doing it that way, it's true. Right, so let's put that in there, that here. We'll just have a look quickly. Pop that in and pop that out. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What ammo has he got? T40 somethings. Goes out. Like, this is a really light kit. So I think, is it this one? It looks like it's this one. Where's the security room? It said to come down this one, but... Ah, here. It's right, it's right, it's right. Here we go. Okay. There's the HDD. Good. I can't get over IFAK. IFAK only heals 50 per go. Kind of a no-go for me. And this. Nothing. Okay. That was this. Stock. Safe. Scav become FBI. Pops to airing. Yeah, boys. You got it. Airing in the house. Bring these in here. May as well. Stack those up. Okie doke. What else we got going on? That. One of these. I had a Glock slide the other day as a task. I was like, really? Like find a raid Glock slide. Oh, for God's sake. In there. Gexa. Oh boy. I'm loving the improved encoding on the 30 and 40 series cards. Dude, it's so good. NVenc is so good now. You play binaural sound on or off? I play with it on now. I think it's much better with it on. All this stuff sucks. Just put one of those in. Anything else in here? No. Nothing in there. I think that's it. So we got the drive right now. We just need to go. Where's our thing? A couple of rows and sick? No, you can't. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Damaged house, evacuation zone. Klimov. Maybe we just head to Klimov. Maybe Klimov's best. I think Klimov might be best. 96 Gexa to find. Yeah, that's kind of hard. Do you have an Amazon affiliate page for Germany too? I'm going to buy the 50-100x CDC and just for your links. I don't, but I should set one up. Shall I set one up? Message me on Discord. Once I've set it up, I'll let you know. I have to set one up for every individual, like, country, it seems. It's mad. Evacuation zone? Where is evac zone? It's a good question. It's a laser beam. It's a freaking laser. Pew 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 pew. Right. Oh, yes. Ah, yes, it's this one right down here. I will do that then. All right, Migo. Have a good rest of your stream. Got to get back to work. Yes, you get back to it, dude. We're busy. We're busy. We've got lots of stuff to do, eh? Lots of stuff. We should link up soon, though. We should link up. Let's get some timings. Let's get some timings down. But thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I'll catch you later. MP5SD with the AP6.3, my favorite loadout, such a smooth experience. It is a very, very smooth experience. It feels great to use. Just AP6.3 kind of sucks. You have to make sure you hit them in the head. You have to make sure that you hit them in the head. That's the thing. I'll be sad next fight when they reveal all the changes on the wipe. Oh god, can you imagine? Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Is it this? Oh no, maybe it isn't this. Which one's evac zone? What's this one called? I can't remember what this one's called. This is checkpoint. Oh, yeah. Which one is evac zone? Can't even remember now. Is it the one down by the train? Is it the PMCX right by the train? Evac zone is by Concordia? I don't think so, because I spawned down here. Wait, is it? Oh, is it the other side of Concordia? Was I like right there? Oh, maybe I was right there. Oh no, it's right where I was. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, we were right there. We should have gone... Oh my goodness. No. Oh no. I never used that one. I never used that one. Ah, boy. We were getting good at streets, and then we've noobed out now. Can't say I didn't call it. I don't think I saw. I don't think I saw. That little mannequin is just like the worst thing ever. How many times do I have to run past the check building and try not to die? I was so confident. I know. I kind of believed you too. I couldn't remember exactly where it was, and I was like, yeah, that sounds reasonable. That sounds legit. My own fault. My own fault. All good. Hey, we're not that far away. We already killed most of the boys in here, so... I don't think I looted this guy, actually. Condors, nice. Do another wild run through the middle of Concordia. Actually, we can go around the edge. We don't need to go mad this time. We can go around this bit. I'm not sure if this is necessarily any better. At least if you're tucked up to the building, then it's hard for people to shoot at you from there. Oh no. Ow, 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 where? Oh god, there's like 2 of them. No, 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 scavs. Cannot trust the scavs not to just like beam you. I was going to go through the gate, but you can't trust the scavs not to just kill you from that distance. Go away. Serious question, how do you get 15 scav kills on the main street of Lighthouse for Skier? Because life me, I can't find any scavs there. In the middle bit, I guess, by Lexos, like outside Lexos. Any tips to complete Tarkov Shooter 7? Use the VPO, that's what I like. MCX for minus 15% recoil. I think the MCX should get another buff. I do. If I don't have PvP, should I run RIP? That'll work in the legs. I think AP 6.3 is okay if you hit people in the head, though. Long road on Lighthouse? Oh. You just have to wait. Sucks. I haven't done that one either. You just have to wait. Takes a long time. It's annoying. Cool stuff. Okay, well, we completed this random quest for mechanic. Look at that. All headshots, because it has to be, because otherwise the the ammo doesn't perform. Wahey! Isn't that fun? Yeah, the MP5 SD is interesting, but you've got to... you've just got to, you know... Oh dear. We back? Tarkov's not back. There we go. There we go. Rightio, friends. Anyway, I was going to say that is actually all we have time for today, unfortunately. So we are going to go over and raid Mr. Tulu. In 1 second, actually. Let's just collect our quest. And then we're going to go raid Mr. Tulu. But I hope that you all have a absolutely wonderful, wonderful day. I'll be live tomorrow, same time, and we shall see what that brings. Maybe we'll do some bit more COFDM stuff. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're quite close to 46 now. Only 50k XP, which is definitely doable. So until then, have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys later. Later. So yes, GG's everybody. I will catch you around. and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.